I'm off tomorrow, baby. I had to get one in today. I'm off tomorrow, man. But yeah, man, welcome. This is Corey Lee's Boxing. We're back with another banger. Thank you for all the support last night, man. It was an awesome show. We did a lot of numbers last night, man, and I really greatly appreciate that, man. But yeah, we got my boy Cali Enigma in the building today, man. Welcome, man. How's everything going, buddy?
Oh man, everything's good, man. It's Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, it's just one of them days, man. It's dead around here.
Yeah, yeah,
It's hot. It's hot outside, so that's a good thing. There's that.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I really need to be. I'm in the wrong place. I really need to be on the south side of the state of California. That's where I really feel like being right now. Maybe I'll make that up like that in the next couple of weeks or something like that. I'll head out to Southern California.
Oh yeah, you already know. We got Timmy Diamonds, we got Denard Reed, we got Kassam, we got Ray Zone. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing, man? How's everybody doing today, man? Happy Memorial Day weekend, man. But yeah, man, I want to get straight into it, man. Recent news came out, man. Deontay Wilder is pretty much, willing to accept a 60-40 split. As much as we've been trying to push, the 50-50 split, he's willing to take less. Will that hinder the negotiations or will that help the negotiations?
It's already dead on arrival. Anthony Joshua said he's not gonna give him 40%. Oh, remember Deontay Wilder asked for 40% last time, and they said no. Joshua came out right after yesterday. He already said that he's not giving Deontay Wilder 40%. He said that's not his worth. So that tells you everything you need to know about Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua don't want to fight him, but here's the thing about Anthony Joshua, motherfucker. You might have to end up in Russia, asshole. Either you're gonna end up in Russia or you're gonna vacate that WBA. So I mean, at the end of the day, Anthony Johnson, good. I ain't calling him Joshua. He's Anthony Johnson to tell he stop being a coward or until he get knocked out and lose his belts. Anyway, I'm tired of this dude. This dude needs to come out and admit, which we already know. I know a lot of people don't want to say that about a boxer, but this dude is afraid. And maybe I'm gonna say this: maybe he wasn't afraid of Wilder at first, but I do believe that people have spoken to him. I know he's hearing all these other fighters tell him to not fight Wilder. Wilder's dangerous. He's a massive risk. I mean, I know he hears this stuff, man, and I think this is definitely taking a toll on his confidence, man. It has to. When people are telling you that you can't beat him, all these people are telling you can't beat him, and I already thought he's actually said it before in the past when we said, well, Wilder's had all these fights, and he's got a lot of experience. Like they said this last year. And he was thinking about fighting 2019 and 2020. He said, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. And at the time, he didn't even have the WBO. Now he has all the belts except one, and he's still hesitant to take the fight. You got to call it what it is, man. I know. No one. A lot of people don't want to say it. There's only a few of us that have said it. I'm saying it, man. The dude's a coward, man. Jarrell Big Baby Miller said a few days ago, man. He actually did a live stream on Instagram. And he said that it's gross. He said this dude turned down $50 million, man. He called him a pussy. That's what Jerome Big Baby Miller did. He said, yeah, Anthony Johnson. He said Anthony Johnson. He didn't say it Johnson, but I'm saying it. He said Anthony Johnson is, he's scared of Deontay Wilder. That's what he said. I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna send you that too. He said it, so you gotta cut a video on it too. I want to get your response, so I'm gonna send it to you.
What's up, Mag J? What's up, NBC Boxing? What's up, y'all? Go ahead.
Big he's afraid of him, man. He's showing all the signs of not wanting to fight Deontay Wilder. This cannot be that difficult. A man who just guaranteed you his purse by far. Wow. And now you don't even want him. He's not even asking for 50-50. He's asking for 40%. This fight should be done. It's 40%, and he'll come to the UK. How can this fight not be done? Except for the fact that you don't want to make the fight. That's the only way. It's the only logical reason. He's worth more than Joseph Parker. He is. He got the green strap. But if you don't want to go at a green strap, the fact that he was able to offer you more money than anything Eddie Hearn could ever offer you. And Eddie Hearn also said, if Anthony Johnson wants to fight in the UK, he's going to have to take a big pay cut. That's Eddie Hearn said that, the liar in chief.
What? He said what? What? Wow.
Yeah, oh, I'm about to send you that too. Eddie Hearn said if Anthony Johnson wants to fight in the UK, he's going to have to take a big pay cut. Those are Eddie Hearn's words himself. And then he said that he knows that Anthony Johnson is willing to take the big pay cut to fight in the UK. Well, guess what? You better give Wilder his 40%, or he got three options. He got three options, right? Well, really four. So it really is four. With kind of like say 3.5. So he has this one option is he could take it. He got more than that. So he could take. Let me give you the options real quick. He could take the $50 million guaranteed. He's not going to do that. He could give Wilder 40% and fight in the UK. He's not going to do that because that's what he just already said. Or he could go to a purse bid with Alexander Povetkin. He's going to lose that, and he's going to have to fight in Russia. Or he could do another one, we could vacate the WBA title, and then he could go ahead and fight Jarrell Big Baby Miller in Brooklyn. And I think that's the most likely option right now. That's my opinion.
Yeah, man, that's my personal opinion, man. Shout out to you know what I mean, Cali Enigma, man. He's driving some jewels right now. You know, my personal opinion about the 60-40 split, man. I think that the fight should get made, man, with that 60-40 split. You know, he gave Parker what, 35, 34, 33? I mean, golly. I mean, we all know that Joseph Parker isn't better than a Deontay Wilder, and I'm not even being biased. I'm stating facts. This guy, Joseph Parker, gets sparked by Wilder. Easy money. I'm just being honest, man. I mean, he got 33%. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so what do you guys think that, Deontay Wilder deserves? What do you guys in the chat think that Deontay Wilder deserves? You know what I'm saying? I mean, honestly, man. I mean, because my personal opinion is I think that Deontay Wilder deserves at least 40. Minimum of 40. That's my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what has Anthony Joshua done? He's beaten fighters. All Anthony Joshua has done so far is beaten fighters that Deontay Wilder would spark. I don't even think the fighters he's beat like Joseph Parker, Deontay Wilder versus Joseph Parker. I gotta have Wilder on that nod, and I gotta have Wilder by KO. He leaves himself open way too much. I'm being honest, man. Colin Sakam is getting slept by Wilder. Easy money. Easy money. And the only reason why I think Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder would be competitive for some of the fight is because Anthony Joshua, he has good defense at times. You know what I'm saying? And he starts off slow. He does a lot of defensive tricks, you know what I mean? But all it takes is one, baby. All it takes is one good old crisp right hand from the Bronze Bomber, and it's night-night. And I think that punch will land, man. I'm not trying to be biased. I'm not trying to, I'm cool with the Joshua Corey, fans, but
all you got to do is go back to this last two fights against Sakam and Parker. He has trouble with speed. Anthony Joshua has trouble with speed. We know that Wilder is fast. We know Wilder has hand speed. He has trouble with fast, athletic guys, and I would consider Parker. Parker was probably the most athletic guy that he fought, and Takam is okay from an athletic standpoint. He has some good defensive skills that gave Joshua problems, but I'm just telling you, all that work, the shit he was getting hit with by Takam and Parker, that shit would put him on his ass.
Yeah.
From Wilder. Wilder doesn't have to catch him flush to fuck him up.
Shout out to Boxing Squared. He's a YouTube channel from New Zealand. He says, "What's up, Corey Lee? Time difference may potentially be an issue as I live in New Zealand. It was 5:44 a.m. when you texted me 3 hours ago. I mean, when you emailed me 3 hours ago. It's Monday here already." And I'm like, wow, dude, I'm trying to make this show diverse. I'm reaching out to guys that normally probably wouldn't even, be on this type of show. But, You know, Corey Lee Boxing is a diverse channel, man. So we got correspondents from New Zealand ready to come on. So you already know they're going to be live on here. You know what I'm saying? So
bring them on. Tell them to come on.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? Shout out to Boxing Squared, man. He's at work right now, but he emailed me, man. So, you know, that's a future live correspondent we're going to have on. Joe Habib from Ringside Reporter. He's going to be on too. You know, I reached out to him as well. We got a couple different guys that's gonna be on, man. Digital, I met at the MGM Grand. He'll be on as well. He's an older correspondent. And you know, I got a couple senior correspondents that will actually love to be on the show, man. But you know, I'm gonna definitely lower the cussing down when they get on. I'll try to be respectful and shit. But yeah, man. So Anthony Joshua 60-40 split, man. I mean, what do you guys think? What's the chat talking about, man? Wow. Corey Lee, you always stay facts and keep it real. 100%. I think 45%. Shout out Kasam. He thinks Wilder should have 45%. Ray Zone says Deontay Wilder should have 50%. Denard Reed says Deontay Wilder should have 50%. Wow, man. What else we got in the chat, man? This is wow. This is, I mean, you guys are really thinking that he should actually, you know what I mean? I mean, that's what's up, though, man. I mean, hey, man, if you guys think that he should honestly get 50%, 40% should be no problem. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let's be honest. When we go down because the reason why is there, you know, they have a leveling chip over top of Deontay Wilder is because they have more belts and because he's more popular in the UK, though. He's only popular in the UK. He's not more popular than Deontay Wilder in the U.S. They pronounce his name wrong. I'm being honest, man. I'm not even being biased. I'm the most non-biased channel out here. I'm just being honest. What did they call Anthony Joshua when he got here?
Anthony Johnson.
Oh, my God. Who called him that?
Reggie Miller. MJ legend.
Oh, my God, man.
I'm going to tell you this, too. At the Warriors game, during the Warriors game, they put him on a jumbo screen. He got no reaction from the crowd whatsoever. Motherfuckers was like, who the fuck is this dude? People had no idea who he was, man. At Oakland, man, no one knew who dude was. They're like, who the fuck is that guy? They probably thought, I'm telling you, they probably thought he played for the Raiders or the 49ers. On mamas, bro. I'm telling you.
So you think that they thought that Anthony Joshua was a football player?
Yeah,
that's what you.
He looks like one. If you look at him, if you and I didn't know he played, that he was a boxer. If you and I didn't know he was a boxer, and we looked at his physique, wouldn't you think he was a football player? In America, didn't he play?
Hey, he could possibly be a football. He could be like, what is it? What is it? JJ Wyatt? What is it? What's his name?
JJ Watt. JJ Watt.
Yeah, JJ Watt. He got like a JJ Watt build. I think him and JJ Watt around the same size, right?
Yeah, and a lot of defensive ends who run around 6'6", between 6'6".
You gotta understand, man. These are some. I mean, Anthony Joshua ain't no small fry. That's why I give him a chance against Deontay Wilder. I'm not gonna be one of those guys, Wilder fans out here saying Anthony Joshua has zero chance on beating Wilder. This is the heavyweight division, baby.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you why. You could go back and look at my first video, man. Up to my first couple videos, I actually believed that Joshua could win. You know who would? You know one of the first things that got me to stop believing Joshua could win?
Mental game plays a key too.
That right there, Corey. That right there changed my. That was the first thing that changed my mind. The way he acts every time he was asked about Deontay Wilder, the way he's acting right now doesn't show me that he has any confidence whatsoever. This fight shouldn't be that difficult to make. You already gotten the guy. He conceded. Okay, fight UK. Just give me 40%. If I beat you, you take you. It's 60-40. The roles reverse next time. No. How can you keep saying no? That makes no sense whatsoever. This damn thing should have been over. This is not unreasonable for a guy that offered you your biggest purse ever.
Ooh.
Ever and by a lot. It's not even close. His biggest purse ever isn't even close to the $50 million offer that Joshua got. But I mean, plus with the opportunity to make way more, he wasn't going. I'm telling you right now, he wasn't going to end up taking 50 million home. He was going to end up probably taking home about 75, 80 million, possibly even more home. It's crazy that he would turn that down. Whoever's his advisor is a complete idiot. There's no way. I would know what if I was this guy's advisor. Like, look, man, even if you lose this fight,
if you was whose advisor, if I was Anthony Johnson's advisor, I'm like, man, even if you lose this fight,
this fight secures your legacy, man. Look, I mean, this fight right here, this fight secures your family's for financial means. Dude, you can take this money and you can turn it. It's much easier to go from 75 million to half a billion dollars in about 15, 20 years. And then when you're still boxing, you can still add more money in there. It's easy work, but he would have so much money that he can actually turn that money into a lot of money. He can invest that money in the United States and around the world and flip that money easily. But
wow,
see, Anthony Joshua is just Anthony Johnson, man. This dude is just, I don't know, man. Either he's scared, slow. When I mean slow,
Kassam says, Cali Enigma, the anger and frustration you are feeling is how the whole world is feeling right now.
I mean, I don't know how. And if you're an Anthony Johnson fan and you watching his behavior, if you watch his behavior and you can't, I don't know how you can't be frustrated with this guy. I mean, just no. How can you defend this? There's people who don't mind twisting themselves in a knot.
My personal opinion about the situation is, man, I think that, Anthony Joshua, well, let's just say he doesn't take the 40%. He's saying he won't take the 40%. I mean, will he take 35? I'm pretty sure Deontay Wilder is willing to budge to 35 because I think all it takes is that one shot. Once Deontay Wilder gets that one shot get his hands on Anthony Joshua and that fight is signed, sealed, and delivered, oh, baby, it's game time. Fuck the percentage, dog. That percentage will come back on that rebound. You know what I mean?
Hold on. This is the problem, though. See, what you just said is the problem because Wilder said he would have took 10% if they would have took 90. If the roles would have reversed in the next fight, if Deontay Wilder knocked him out, right? So they said no. I said, what? You were gonna get 90% after you just said that you could that Joshua will knock out Wilder in 3 rounds. Wilder said, okay, I'll take 10%. You take 90%. How about that? And if I knock you out, the roles reverse. Next time I get 90, you get 10. No. There's nowhere they knock it, then they're gonna continue to say no because they can't win. They don't feel confident in this. So they need what I'm telling you what Eddie Hearn said. We have to have the bigger percentage of the pot both times. That's not reasonable. That's completely unreasonable. If you get knocked out and you don't have any of the belts, guess what? Next fight will be in America. You want to get American pay-per-view money. Okay, let's go with this then. How about we go with this whole deal? In both fights.
Yo, Lowland Prophet says 50 million can build a village in Nigeria.
All right. Let me say this right now. Corey. So let's just say this. How about this? We get rid of the percentages then. In both fights, you guys fight twice. So you guys agree to fight twice. All U.S. proceeds go to Deontay Wilder's side, and all U.K. proceeds go to Anthony Joshua's side, and then you guys split the rest of the revenue around the world. How about that? You know what they're going to say? No. Because the vast majority of the money is going to come from the U.S., and they know it. And that's where the bullshit goes right there. Because no matter what, Deontay Wilder's country is bringing in the most revenue. So I'm telling you, man.
Do you guys think right now, do you guys think at home, I know you guys are thinking about this, man. What do you think that Deontay Wilder should take? I mean, I know some of you guys said 50%. I understand that. But what's the least amount of money should Deontay Wilder take? I mean, cutting himself short. You know what I mean? I mean, it sounds like he's going – it's either, they're going to have to give – for the first fight to happen, the very first fight for Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua to happen next, for their very next fight, it sounds like Deontay Wilder's going to have to take a dip in his pay cut. That's what it sounds like, man. I mean, I'm trying to be optimistic, but the level of Anthony Joshua right now.
Corey, there's no amount of money that that we're willing to take. Wilder will ask, okay, I'll take 25%. They'll still come up with a reason why they don't want the fight, man. I mean, I think, come on, man. I just showed you all those options that were offered, and they said no every time. They don't want the fight. They don't want to fight Wilder, man. Listen to all the noise coming out of the UK and out of the States when everybody's telling Joshua that he shouldn't fight Wilder, man. This is what's happening. Anthony Joshua's afraid of Deontay Wilder. He don't want to fight, and the people who love him, who are within the boxing community, they don't want him to fight Deontay Wilder either because they don't.
Yo, smash that like button and please subscribe, y'all. Smash the hell out of that subscribe button, man. Show some love. We're doing this on a Sunday for you guys. Coach John Roberts says 39%. That's the lowest he thinks Deontay Wilder should take. Georgie Porgy says 5% for Wilder. He said laugh out loud. He's just joking.
Hey, Wilder, I'm telling you, Wilder would have did it if they would have agreed to take that much in the next fight.
You think Wilder would have took 5%?
Yeah, he said it. He said he would take.
What?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what Wilder said. He said,
"Come on, man, that ain't no money right there."
Listen, I'm telling you, so my boy 7-8 Sports, he did an interview he did multiple interviews with him. He's been consistent. He said, "I will take whatever you give me, as long as you take the same thing back in a rematch."
Wow.
And Eddie Hearn said, "Yeah, we can do that." And then when they asked him again in another interview the same day, Eddie Hearn said, No, we won't do that. Wilder's nuts. Nuts.
Coach Chris says they keep coming up with the dumbest excuses. Lowland Prophet says Eddie can give 40%. He will have to open books. That's why he gives flat fees. Wow, good point. Good point.
He's been robbing Anthony Joshua. I know that Anthony Joshua. Let me say, Eddie Hearn fans.
Who's been robbing Anthony Joshua?
Oh, Eddie Hearn definitely has, which is why he doesn't want the books to be open. One of the reasons why he doesn't want Al Heyman anywhere near Anthony Joshua, because Al Heyman will show Anthony Joshua, opportunities to make money that he had no idea that he could make money off of. There's so many ways for a boxer to make money in the boxing arena, and that Al Heyman shows the fighters, look, man, you're missing out on an opportunity to get paid from this and from this and from this. And they be like, whoa, man, I've been missing. That's why you see Al Heyman fighters are so loyal to him. It's like, man, well, why would I go to? That's why people keep talking about Adrian Broner, why he didn't sign with Eddie Hearn, because Eddie Hearn gave him a 3-fight flat fee. There's no opportunity for him to make more money off of that. That's where he failed. Whereas
smash that like and subscribe, y'all. Come on, man, show some love. Smash that like button. Because
people keep looking at the initial number 1.5. No, but they're not talking about all the other percentages of where he's getting money from other places like the live gate, the concessions. You know what I mean? TV money and other places like that. They just look at the initial money that they had to release to the SEC. And I'm trying to tell you, they're getting more money than that, man. They're getting way more money than that. Most people just don't have no idea. And on top of that, Al Heyman invests that money. He invests that money and he turns it into even more. So when they're done, they end up making way more money. So if an Al Heyman fighter makes $6 million off of a fight after he's received all the little back end money, because the back end money is where the fighter really gets paid. You know what I'm saying? So after they make all that back end money, then he invests a big percentage of that money. Instead of it ending up turning out to be $5 million.
And I hear a lot of people saying that there's a big weight difference between Deontay Wilder, because Deontay Wilder weighed in at 214. I had somebody comment me that, and they said that that Deontay Wilder is one of the smallest heavyweights weight wise. In the heavyweight that's ever been in the heavyweight division. And my personal opinion is, hey, Evander Holyfield was real small as well, but he beat the shit out of Mike Tyson twice.
But hold on, Tyson in his heyday, when he was with Custom Model and stuff, Tyson used to wear in like 214, 212, stuff like that, man. So, and you know what I mean?
But then you got guys that saying that Deontay Wilder weighs 250 and he's gonna just smash him on weight alone. My personal opinion is I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
That's not true at all. Hey, if that's the case, then how come Luis Ortiz, who came in at 242,
Luis Ortiz came in around 250 for fight night. I know they weighed in at a certain weight, but heavyweights do put on some weight too after the weigh-ins. Mean, they want to look good for the weigh-ins.
No, I'm just talking about his scale. When he weighed on the scale, he was 242 on the scale. So I'm just telling you, if people are talking about that, how come Luis Ortiz, who's way more skilled than Anthony Joshua, from a skill standpoint, Anthony Joshua not even the same galaxy as Luis Ortiz. No one is. Matter of fact, none of the heavyweights are. Only one who comes close to Luis Ortiz is Tyson Fury. The rest of them dudes are not even close to being as skilled as those two dudes that I just named right there. From a technical standpoint, Fury and Ortiz, top two. Now, there's some other guys who have some skill too, but they're not. I'm gonna tell you, Anthony Joshua ain't even close to them dudes. who are the most skilled top heavyweights. You know what I'm talking about, Corey, just from a skill standpoint. Doesn't
Yeah.
mean he's not better than some of these guys, but from a skill standpoint, Anthony Joshua ain't there, man. He's not there. And Wilder still knocked out Ortiz, who's fucking, you saw Ortiz was there, very, very technical. Look at him. You remember he tucked his fucking chin? Wilder had to knock him out. He knew how to, and he had a good
You got to understand, man, a lot of fans out here saying that the reason why Deontay Wilder survived, you know, that Luis Ortiz fight is because Luis Ortiz was old. He was run down. He was 50, 60 years old. You know, they're making so
many the fourth round?
In the
what
books,
about the fourth round? Remember, did he get saved?
You know, Luis Ortiz, man. They're making a lot of excuses for him now. And I'm to be honest with you, man, I'm getting kind of tired of it, man. I'm being honest, man. A lot of you guys, I'm not sure if you're in the chat right now, but, you know, Luis Ortiz came with all intents and purposes on knocking Deontay Wilder's head completely off. I mean, he tried to. I mean, let's be honest. He almost succeeded too, man. Luis Ortiz is no gimme fighter. That's why you got Dillian Whyte ducking his ass right now. Dillian Whyte does not want any smoke with Luis Ortiz, so he can't be shot goods that much.
Hey, Corey, did you hear this? Let me tell you what a fan, what a UK fan told me. Listen to this bullshit. A UK fan told me that Dillian Whyte chose Kubrat Pulev over Luis Ortiz was because he wanted to take on the tougher competition. For real. That's the kind of that no, that's what a UK fan told me that shit. He said he went the tougher route. I said, get the fuck out of here. And no what he did with that. Like, dude, stop. You guys gotta stop with this stupid shit, man. I'm just telling you guys say the most ridiculous shit. And I know it's not all the UK fans, it's a minority of these dumbasses out here who are trying their best to protect people like Dillian Whyte and Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? They're going out of the way. But stop saying stupid shit. Though you ain't got to work overtime to say retarded shit. That's all I'm saying. Retarded shit. That makes no sense.
You know, right now, my personal opinion, I think Luis Ortiz beats a lot of the majority of the heavyweights right now. Luis Ortiz, the same Luis Ortiz that Deontay Wilder fought, I think he beats a lot of the heavyweights right now. I think there's a reason why Dillian Whyte is going the Pulev route, or he's going another route right now. Because I mean, let's be honest, Luis Ortiz can stop you in your tracks, man. And like I said, man, he was inches from stopping Deontay Wilder. I mean, inches, man. The like of the matter, he did not stop him. And my personal opinion is, man, hey, man, we gotta wait and see how it goes down, man. But does that Luis Ortiz that fought Anthony Joshua, does that Luis Ortiz beat Anthony Joshua? Does that Luis Ortiz that fought Deontay Wilder? Does that Luis Ortiz beat Anthony Joshua?
Remember, Luis, Anthony Joshua was ready to vacate the WBA title. Well, Eddie Hearn already said, that's what Eddie Hearn said, he was going to vacate the title if they would have been forced to face Luis Ortiz, which lets me know that Anthony Joshua, there's something about Anthony Joshua, man, where this dude won't fight someone who may be perceived as a real threat. And that bothers me, man. It's something. I used to think Anthony Joshua was just monster that was upcoming. You know what I mean? And then once I just started, when you really start to pay attention to what he says and what his promoter says, then you understand that he's not that case and he's not that confident, man. His confidence is low. He doesn't have a lot of confidence in himself. And I believe that some of these fights, especially the Charles Martin, they bought that belt, man. Charles Martin is trash.
Who bought what belt?
Oh, Eddie Hearn bought the belt from Charles Martin. Charles Martin is garbage. No, you know what I mean?
Charles Martin's not on your top 10 heavyweights?
No, you think Charles Martin's a top 10 heavyweight?
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just my bad.
Okay, I know you got it. I know you smarter. Corey, I know you know boxing, so I know you don't believe that. I'm about to say, hell no, man. What the hell is Charles Martin? Charles Martin, man. I hear he got a fight coming up, though. He's supposed to have some fight coming up. I guess he's in the WBC rankings or something.
Yeah, they're saying that him and Granacki might be fighting.
Yeah, who cares? He's always a threat to anybody.
My personal opinion, man, is okay. Chris in the chat, shout out Chris. He says Luis Ortiz stops Anthony Johnson.
Oh, it's apparent, man. It's apparent. I mean, Anthony Johnson.
Oh, hold on, Chris. Oh, okay. Oh, Coach Chris, another Chris. Coach Chris, shout out Coach Chris. He says, laugh out loud. AJ gets smoked by Luis Ortiz like a pack of Newports. Wow. Wow. So you guys honestly believe Luis Ortiz, be it what it may about his age, you think he gets smoked by you think Luis Ortiz smokes a prime and ready to fight Anthony Joshua? Wow, that's what the chat is saying right now. Wow.
Yeah, you know, because you know it all starts with Anthony Johnson's confidence, man. This guy he's not confident. He's not a confident fighter, man. I can't keep saying that a guy.
Snowball says Anthony Joshua outboxes Ortiz and
shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up with the outboxing shit. Kill yourself. And don't really kill yourself, but man, kill yourself for some stupid shit like that, man. For real, dude.
What's up? What's going on with you, Dr. Blick? What's up, Doctor? What's up, man? Mr. Blick.
Good, man? Yo, what's good, man?
You came at the perfect time. We talking about AJ and Wilder. We talking about pretty much it's a 60-40 split going on right now. Deontay said he's willing to take a 60-40 split. AJ, for all intents and purposes, from what I'm hearing from my sources, is saying Anthony Joshua's pretty much saying no. I'm not going for the 40% split neither. Not the 60% for myself split neither. I want more. It's pretty much what he's saying. Is that what he's saying, Callie? Callie Enigma. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying that no, you can't take 40%.
What's up, Alex Santos? What's up, Adrian Snowball? Robert Loris, Will Magic, man, Coach Chris, NBT Boxing, the Odd Fella, DJ Porter, Lowland Profits, Mr. 4, Don 15. What's up, everybody, man?
And I got a message from this guy that says, what has Wilder done to deserve 40%? Didn't Wilder just offer Anthony Joshua his biggest purse ever?
Wait. Let me quickly say this, yeah. Let me get this straight, yeah. So he's willing to take a pay cut. It's not about the money. But when Wilder was 40%, it's about the money. And when he offered him 50 million, it's not about the money.
On the corner says in the chat says, I don't think the belt was bought from Charles Martin. It was just a good opportunity for Anthony Joshua.
Charles Martin is dog shit, man. I'm sorry, man.
I don't blame Anthony Joshua for going after.
That's right. Me neither. I'm gonna be honest, man. If the belt was there for the taking, he jumped on the opportunity. Eddie Hearn and them thought he could beat him. It was apparent from the opening
bell. I said Joshua was gonna beat him, but here's the thing. Remember, he was ranked number 3 in the WBC rankings with an opportunity to fight Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Notice how he avoided that opportunity, right? Since Wilder is a bum, because a lot of people think Wilder's a bum, how come he didn't take that opportunity?
I know what you mean. Yeah, a lot of people say Wilder is a bum, but like or not, yeah, you're saying that people are saying that Wilder's a bum, but the person that's stepping in the ring, like Anthony Joshua, does not think he's a bum. Eddie Hearn knows he's not a bum. All of the people that are in and around boxing know that Deontay Wilder is not a bum. Like, obviously, if you were to step in the ring, you'll rather fight against Charles Martin than Deontay Wilder. That's the easy
Adrian in the chat says, why hasn't Deontay Wilder unified in the nearly 4 years he's been world champion?
It takes 2 people to unify, man. It takes 2 people to fight. Not what he can call people out. He can want people to fight him.
Smash that like button and subscribe, man. We got Dr. Blick in the building and Callie Enigma. Smash that like button and please subscribe, y'all. Come on. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button. You're good. You'll get all notifications. Go ahead, Dr. Blick.
No, but you gotta look at it this way. You're saying why isn't he unified? Yeah. If AJ is not willing to accept 50 million, then what can you do? Like, that's the biggest purse that someone's guaranteed ever. If you can't get someone to agree to that, what does that say about his opponents? Because at the end of the day,
Black Horseman, what's up, man?
At the end of the day,
what's up, Corey Lee?
If they don't agree with the purse, or can't agree to a big sum of 50 million with AJ's skill set, then you can't really blame a Wilder for not unifying if people are not agreeing to fight him. That's how I feel, man.
Hey, good. Hey, because I'm glad we're talking about this. because you know I'm glad because I want to talk about another fight featuring a UK fighter too, man.
Oh damn, man, we got everybody coming in at the same time. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Corey, now, I don't want to leave for this. I want to stay on this for a little bit, but I do want to talk about Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith before we get out of here.
Okay, we will, man. But yeah, right now, welcome World Breaker Fighting. Welcome Black Horseman Promotions. If you haven't, y'all go subscribe to them Young Brothers channels. They're on and popping. Yeah, Dr. Blick as well. Subscribe to him and Callie and them as well. But with that being said, man, you know, the Black Horseman, the 60-40 split has been announced. You know, Wilder is willing to take 40% cut. You know, Anthony Joshua has went on record to say that he is not taking a 60% cut. He wants more. And your reaction to that, Black Horseman?
Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, shit.
He's a bitch, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Shit. I mean, it don't matter what he asked for. When somebody accept it or give him what he asked for, you know what I mean, or accept the terms or whatnot, he want to do something else. So, I mean, just like a lot of people been saying, I think I heard Cal Enigma say it the other day. He don't want to fight, bro. He don't want to fight, man. And I think Deontay Wilder should just keep it pushing, bro. Keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Get some more wins under your belt.
Hey, Snowball, chill, yo. Chill with the who is this fake you got on the stream, man. This guy, Dr. Blick, is from the UK, man. I'm being honest. Let him know where you're from, Dr. Blick. Let him know, man. They saying you're a fake UK guy, man. Let him know, man. We go worldwide here, Courtney Boxing, baby. Ain't no fake voices over here, baby.
Fake UK, man. That's funny, yeah. South London.
Yeah.
And it's almost freaking 11, man. I don't understand. Like, what's this fakeness? Just because Anthony Joshua is making himself look bad. I'm not Anthony Joshua, man. Like, I try and support the guy as much as I can. But like, if you're putting out stuff saying that it's not about the money, and now you're saying that 40% is too much. I want more money. Like, the guy will 50 million guarantee. You can't just go, it's about the money 1 minute. No, it's not about the money next minute. That's not me. These are his words himself. About fake YouTube, fake British guy.
Yo, but yeah, man. So, Black Horseman, you finished or you want to keep going, my brother? Go ahead, man. That shit was fun. I had to clear that one up real quick. Black Horseman, you there?
Yeah, bro. I just want to send a message to Adrian, man. Just be careful, Doc. Careful what you say, man. Respect the host, respect the guests.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody on this shit is 100% authentic, homie. So don't come up here with that bullshit.
Yes, sir. No, actually, Adrian didn't say that. Actually, it was Snowball Multi says, who's this fake UK guy on the stream?
Hey, I had that faggot on my comment section before. He can go and eat a dick because he always talking about that old fruity shit anyway.
My bad, Adrian, and that's Snowball in my face for
Snowball, man, Snowball. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put you in a quick little timeout, buddy. We're gonna let you get your thoughts together. We're gonna let you come back proper, and that's how you will get taught over here, Coily Boxing. We don't do the fuck shit, you know what I mean? We definitely don't do that, and we definitely don't do the name calling on anybody on the panel. You know what I'm saying? So
about Dr. Blick, man, because Dr. Blick is a real stand-up dude. He's a young dude. He got a channel that's popping. You know what I mean? He's out of the UK. He's not gonna side on anybody's side, whether they're American or UK or from any other country, if they're on some fuck shit. And he gonna get behind some real dudes who are trying. He want to see the best fight the best. That's what he wants to see. So just because he's not getting behind Josh.
I don't mean to cut you off, but just because you don't agree with what we say, you can agree with Anthony Joshua. You can back him until the wheels fall off. I don't care. You can do that on this show. But you will get, you know what I mean? You'll get a bunch of guys coming holler at you, you know what I mean? They're not gonna put you in timeout for voicing your opinion, man, until you just get ugly with the shit. You know what I mean?
Don't get disrespectful.
Corey. You know? We get on even American fighters when they act like the way Anthony Joshua acts like now.
You know what I mean? You want to say everybody.
Thurman, who's been acting like he's the same. He's in the same fucking boat as Anthony Joshua, and he's American from Florida. And that's the USFA. We treat all duckers and bitches, dudes that act like bitches who are boxers, the same way. If you act like a coward, we're going to treat you like a coward. I don't care where you come from. I'm tired of dudes acting like this, man, when you got a belt. If you got a belt, you need to go defend that belt.
Hey, y'all, smash that like and subscribe button right now. It's right over there on the right-hand side. Smash that subscribe button. World Breaker Fighting. What's up, my brother? How you feeling today, my brother?
Well, I just woke up from a nap. I saw the request, and I'm joyful.
Yeah, man. So how you feeling, man? Okay, so right now what we're talking about is Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder has pretty much offered Deontay Wilder has pretty much offered Anthony Joshua a 40-60 split in favor of Anthony Joshua. He's willing to take less. Anthony Joshua went on recent comments as to say what, Callie? What did Anthony Joshua say, Callie Enigma?
He said that he wouldn't. He said that he wouldn't take the $50 million first. Okay, so that's where let's start with that. He said, "Well, I don't want $50 million because I want to fight in the UK, and it's not about the money. It's all about the fans. I got to do the UK fans right by making sure a legacy fight like this is in the UK." Then Wilder said, "Okay, fine. I'll just take 40%." I said, "So you take 60%, I take 40%, and then when I knock your ass out, because that's what's gonna happen. When I knock your ass out, you take 40% next time." Steve Johnson said, "Nope." So I was like, man, like Dr. Blick said, if it's not about the money, then you should just go ahead and take that $50 million bag and come over to the U.S. and get knocked out. It don't matter. You can fight on Pluto and you get knocked out, bro, because you're scared of the man.
World Breaker, go ahead. Let World Breaker get his in, man. Go ahead, World Breaker.
No, yeah, I think it was yesterday or this morning. I sent y'all a meme. You and Callie. It has Anthony Joshua's picture on it. It says, "When you duck a fight, better than you actually fight. Paper champion." You didn't get that?
Wow. So yeah. I did get that paper champion. Yeah, man. It was a
part. Let me say this to World Breaker. Let me say this to World Breaker. World Breaker, don't we get on Triple G for behaving the way he's behaving right now? It don't matter where you come from. We don't like people who duck.
Triple G's are fraud.
Canelo's guilty. Pacquiao's guilty. There's a lot of different people. If you're a duck, you're a duck. But obviously, Anthony Joshua has become such an adept professional at ducking.
Hey, hold on, y'all. I want to award. I was gonna do it yesterday, y'all, but I want to award a new person to the Wrench Gang, man. He's been on the show for a while now, man, and I wanted to award him a wrench right now, man. And right now, man, we're gonna go ahead and award without further ado, man, we're gonna have to go ahead and award. Right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna award. I can't find his fucking name, yo. I can't find his name.
The unknown.
Jesus Christ,
you want to reward Anonymous? Congratulations, Anonymous.
I seen him in the chat, but then he went away. One of y'all go ahead, man. My bad, man. I dropped the ball on that. I couldn't. He just disappeared on the chat.
Congratulations, Invisible.
Go ahead, y'all. I gave 3 wrenches out yesterday too, by the way, man. I appreciate all the love and the support for the new Wrench Gang, man. But yeah, man, Dr. Blick, man, how you feeling about this new situation, man? The 60-40 split is going down and it's not going down. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't get to finish.
Yo, to be fair,
World Breaker, my bad. World Breaker wasn't done. I heard, my bad. I thought you were done. I'm just dropping the ball all the way around. Go ahead, man.
I had a slight tear buildup. Anyway.
Go ahead.
The 60-40 split, Deontay Wilder is beyond fair. After he offered the guy $50 million upfront guarantee plus 50% of the proceeds. At the end of the day, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn are going to find any excuse to not make this fight. If Deontay Wilder gives them 90% with their choice of ref, with the type of gloves, with the type of ring girls, with the type of food that's served, with cocaine added to the mix, they won't do testing. They're going to find a way to say no to it. That's what it's come to. People, if you don't see a duck now, you'll never see a duck. That's pretty much what it is. The guy's a duck.
World Breaker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right now.
His
man. I remember who the moderator I was going to name as a moderator, y'all. The Lone Wolf, man. You've been doing an awesome job. We seen you yesterday in the chat doing your thing, man. The new Wrench Gang guy is gonna be the Lone Wolf, man. He's been doing his thing, man. Thank you for all the love and the support, Lone Wolf. You are now granted moderation, man. There you go, man. Do your thing, dog.
Salute, Lone Wolf. Welcome to the family, bro.
Yep, had to get you in there, dog. My bad about the slip up.
Lone Wolf is
World Breaker
already, homie.
hey, World Breaker.
What's up, dog?
Hoassnigga.com. That's where you can find Anthony Joshua's all his credentials, bro. Hoassnigga.com. Go ahead, bro.
You gotta do it correctly, dog. It's dick in the booty ass nigga.com.
Damn.
And for all you guys that want that wrench, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking out for you guys, man. Like I said, I gave 4 over this past weekend. There will be more to come, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep coming, keep showing love, man, and your chance will come, man. I don't miss anything, man. Like I said, and I got people, like I said, we're gonna do a vote later this week on who should be another moderator, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, just keep showing up, keep showing love, keep doing positivity, and we're gonna make that happen. Boxing, World Breaker Boxing, you finished or what's up?
I'm quite complete, sir.
So yeah, man, with that being said, Cali, I mean, how you know what I mean? You know, with everything going down, you know, with the Deontay Wilder, if Anthony Joshua isn't next, I mean, let's say, you know, Anthony Joshua fights Alexander Povetkin. I mean, does he win that fight?
I mean, and I don't think so. It's gonna be in Russia. That fight's in Russia, bro. It don't matter. He can't. Eddie Hearn can't win that purse bid. No one beats Rabinski in purse bids. No one. He beats everybody. So no, the fight's gonna be in Russia, man. So Anthony Johnson, who's never fought outside of the UK, man, we don't know how he's gonna react to being booed. There's not gonna be one UK fan at that motherfucker, man. They won't allow it. They'll make sure that every fan with inside that motherfucker from Russia, man. I'm telling you, they're gonna make that experience as uncomfortable as possible, and it's all Anthony Johnson's fault.
Anthony Johnson.
God damn.
Yeah, but there's one thing I gotta say towards that is that I find it funny, yeah, because remember how like he was in a situation when he had to fight Ortiz and they threatened to drop the belt, one of the belts, because he didn't want to fight Ortiz. Imagine if they will be willing to go to that extent not to fight.
Title. Yeah, you talking about when he was gonna drop the WBA title?
Yeah. Imagine if he was willing to go to that extent to go to Russia. Because you know people in Russia, they're racist people out there. They're gonna be trying stuff out here, man.
Y'all, I'm watching that, and since there ain't no boxing on right now, I'm watching the Deontay Wilder versus Luis Ortiz. Yeah, boy, he just got knocked down just now. I'm in the 5th round right now, y'all. And boy, did that crowd go crazy when he got knocked down.
No, but I'm saying hey, Dr. Blick, you're right though about that. I wouldn't be surprised at that because that was one of the things I brought up in my video that I actually expect him to drop the WBA title because I think that's what kind of guy he is. I don't think he's gonna be wanting to fight. I know he don't want to go to Russia, man. So I think that he's gonna end up. I'm telling you. I want to ask you this question, Dr. Blick. Mm-hmm. Don't be. I think. Do you think it's a possibility that he would fight Big Baby Miller next in New York?
I think that's more likely than Povetkin. I think I'd rather go to New York than freaking Russia. Yeah, I could see that fight happening, but I don't really see him being keen on it. And I know Big Baby doesn't want to go to the UK because he saw what happened to Joseph Parker and Takam and all that stuff. So he's kind of wary on that. Because he's stressed out. He doesn't want to go there.
That's even more effed up, y'all. Luis Ortiz's little daughter was at the fight, and she's like this while Luis Ortiz was going down. No. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just watching the fight right now. That's why you do not bring your kids to a professional, especially a heavyweight fight. Why
brought his daughter to the fight too, man? Because I mean, they were both taking both.
I don't condone on no daughters going to the
both Water and Ortiz daughters are both special needs children, man. So that's one thing. That's one of the ways connected.
I know, but I just do not condone on bringing your daughters to a heavyweight match, dog. Especially if you're the one fighting. Dog. Because he's just getting, they going at it, man. And like I said, man, he got dropped. The look on his daughter's face was just, and it was just in awe. Like, oh my God, my father's going down. Like, wow. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, my personal opinion, I'm not a father yet, but my personal opinion is, like, I wouldn't want to see my daughter or my son seeing that shit. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest, man. But yeah, man. But
go ahead, Dr. Blick.
No, I was gonna say, did you guys see Wilder's brother win his first fight.
Man, I thought it was supposed to. Hey, Dr. Blake, I thought it was supposed to be on PBC. What network was that on? Because I missed it.
I don't know.
Hey,
I didn't watch the fight, but I saw
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw people show the highlights of him knocking out, but I saw the comments and people were.
Oh, he got a KO?
Calling him yeah, he got KO. People were
he got a
commenting
KO.
He runs in the family, windmill as well. Like,
That's
people,
what's up.
I give him credit. He just he started boxing late. So I mean, but here's the thing: they call him Windmill Wilder, but how come Anthony Joshua won't go step into that windmill though? I mean, if he's so wild, you know what I mean?
Man, let's get off this Joshua shit, bro. No more bitch ass nigga talk, bro. Let's get on somebody else, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jaime. Let's go to Jaime and Liam Smith.
Yeah.
Hey, Corey, get us on another topic, homie. Come on, bro.
How do you forget Liam Smith?
I can't deal with these bitch ass niggas.
Yeah.
Hey, Dr. Blick, what do you think about that fight, man?
Oh,
Jaime
my
Munguia
God.
and Liam Smith.
With Jaime Munguia, it's kind of hard to judge because he was fighting against a guy that was way smaller, a guy that shouldn't even be holding the belt, in my opinion. I don't feel like he did anything to warrant a title shot against Cotto, but he did what he had to. He did what he had to do for the most part. I don't know how he's gonna do against Liam Smith because other than that fight, I've not seen Jaime Munguia fight, but he looks like he's a guy that's got a lot of power. He's a big guy. And I like the fact that he's trying to be bold and call out Charlo, even though it's kind of hard to say what his level's at. But it's nice to see that a guy that's young, that's a champion, that's actually trying to show effort to actually fight the best and talk about unification.
You mean a guy that's not AJ?
That was a backhand slap, though.
No, but it's nice to see him. It's nice to see him trying to make an attempt to actually unify and all that stuff. But in terms of his skill level, I don't know where to put him. I don't know. I just don't know.
I recommend you go watch some of his fights. They're on YouTube. Jaime Munguia, he got quite a bit of fights on YouTube, man. So I recommend you go check him out. I like Liam Smith. I think Liam Smith is a really good fighter, man. I do. I think Liam Smith is a good fighter.
My personal opinion, Callie, and everybody on the panel, Jaime Munguia train wrecks Colin Smith. Jaime Munguia runs through Liam Smith. Jaime Munguia runs through Liam Smith like a fucking railroad track. No, I called him Jamie. Whatever I called him because doesn't Liam Smith have a brother named Colin or some shit? I can't. I thought he had a brother named Colin Smith because he's supposed to be fighting for that world championship. He's supposed to be fighting for this 168-pound title. But yeah, man. My personal opinion about the Jaime Munguia versus Smith fight. I think Jaime Munguia runs through him. Maybe not as easy as Saddam Ali, but not too far off. I got Jaime Munguia winning by devastating knockout. Who you got, World Breaker, winning that fight?
Yeah, I'll go Munguia because I don't like Smith's record based off of what I saw. I hadn't seen him fight, but it just seemed like he has a lot of club fights. But I could be wrong.
All right, man. Callie, who you got winning that fight, my brother?
Oh, I got Jaime Munguia by stop it. I actually did a early breakdown on it today. I think Liam Smith is underrated though. Liam Smith does a really good job of going to the body. My only problem with him, he stays in the pocket, man. He doesn't get out of the pocket. He doesn't have much lateral movement. And to me, he's food. That makes him food for Jaime Munguia, man. I think Jaime Munguia is a little bit too big for him. But I think his best chance is to get on the inside, rip to the body like he does in most of his fights. And then try to wear Jaime Munguia down. Unfortunately, though, Jaime Munguia rips to the body himself, and he's the bigger puncher of the two, and he's the bigger guy of the two. So I think I see this fight ending one way. I see it ending the same way, similar to with Canelo Alvarez. Remember the Canelo Alvarez fight when he fought him?
Yeah.
He killed Liam Smith. He killed Liam Smith to the body, man. And I'm telling you right now, I think that Jaime Munguia is a bigger puncher at this time than
and I'm going to be honest, y'all. I'm going to let Dr. Blick go, then Black Horseman. I'm going to be honest, y'all. Be on the lookout. If that Canelo Alvarez Triple G fight does not go down, do not be shocked later down the line that Jaime Munguia versus Canelo will be a possibility. They're both promoted by Golden Boy.
Dr.
Blake, go ahead.
They're both Mexican as well. So since they're both Mexican, it's gonna be a fight that they could promote really well. They could have it in Mexico, having a big ass Mexican arena or something like that. That'll be That's to see if Jaime McGee is actually a legit fighter. But I'm not sure if you guys have heard it. You guys know Anthony Yard?
Yeah.
So you talking about Joshua Buatsi called him out. Joshua Buatsi called him out.
Anthony Yard is the same one that ducked Arthur Beterbiev already.
That was a smart decision, man. He was not ready for Arthur Beterbiev.
Being honest, man, he got duck. Duck is a duck, though. I don't care what form it comes.
But he ain't got no belts, man. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna get on the guy who's a prospect.
He has a WBO Intercontinental belt. He's going up the ranks.
Yeah, that's not no world championship, bro.
Hey, dog.
I'm gonna be honest, man. He barely had any amateur fights.
Yeah, I know, but I've stated I've had Anthony Yards back before. But I'm a realist, man. You know, I'm a realist, and I'm stating facts. You're in the belt chain. You're going up the rankings. He's like number 2 or 3 in some of the sanctioning bodies.
No, that is. But look at the competition he's for. He's for
I know, but all I'm saying is, if you're ranked, you gotta fight, dog. Real talk.
That is. I see where you're coming from, but like.
I'm just saying. Come on.
No, I'm not. Opinion, but I'm just saying, there's no point going into a fight that you actually know that you can't win. Like he's literally just gonna go there just to get his ass whooped.
Hey, Dr. Blake, I agree with you on that. And one reason I say that he's okay to duck him because he's not a world champion. If he had a world title, I would agree with you that it was a duck. But he's not a world champion, man. So he has the right. He's on Joshua. I got Josh Buatsi knocking his ass out. I think Josh Buatsi's the better fighter than Anthony Yard right now.
Yeah, I feel like Anthony Yard is probably the more physically stronger guy. But Buatsi.
Larry in the chat says, bottom line, if you're ranked, you gotta fight. That's all I'm saying, dog. Thank you, Larry.
That is true. That is true.
I agree with that,
bro. All I'm saying, dog. I mean, that's all I've been trying to preach to y'all the whole damn show, dog. If you're ranked, you gotta fight. This is boxing, dog. What are you in it for if you're not gonna fight the best? What are you in it for, dog?
That is true.
Like, why become a professional if you don't intend on being the best?
But why is he calling out?
Yeah, look, Larry says no more, quote unquote, he's not ready. Fight, man.
No, I do see what you mean, but like, why would he, like, as a champion, why would you call out a guy that's had like 13 fights, that's had little to none amateur experience? Like, shouldn't he be looking to unify, bro? There's Kovalev there. There's other people that he could fight. But instead, he goes for an intercontinental champion, Anthony Yard, that's been fighting, for the most part, bums.
Yeah.
That's all he's fought. That is all he's fought, man. Anthony Yard ain't fought nobody of significance.
Coach Roberts says, if you ranked, you gotta stink. I don't know what that means, but hey, man. Hey. All I'm saying is,
I don't think him fighting Buatsi is a tough fight.
Hey, we give it to him as a Memorial Day weekend. He might be slizzard already, man. Might be slizzard already. Some of these guys might be hammered already. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. You know, with that being said, man, you know, I honestly think that we got a future matchup with Deontay Wilder's brother and Anthony Yard. They both have, you know, very, very short and you know, very short amateur history. And you know, I honestly think I've been following Marcellus Wilder.
Corey, you're leaving out one guy, Joshua Buatsi, man. And Anthony Yard. It's the domestic fight.
I know,
but I like Buatsi better, bro.
I think Buatsi's ahead of the game a little bit, man. Doesn't he have like isn't he an Olympic bronze medalist? Or gold medalist or something? Isn't he? Didn't he have a bronze medalist? See, I know my shit too. You know what I mean?
I feel like Anthony Yard is not gonna be a light heavyweight for too much longer.
Hey, shout out NBT Boxing.
He's struggling.
No, he's a fucking cruiserweight already, man. He's already a cruiserweight.
Hey, World Breaker, do you know about these guys we're talking about? Shout out NBT Boxing. He says Arthur Beterbiev is one of the most ducked fighters in the sport. I made a video about Arthur Beterbiev about 1 or 2 months ago, man.
Score, he is. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Anytime Arthur Beterbiev is in the IBF, and he was the #1 mandatory for Andre Ward, I'll tell you this quick little story real quick. Arthur Beterbiev got ducked by number 1 through 9 fighters, y'all. Number 1 through 9, okay? And this was just last year when he won the IBF belt, okay? And he just signed to Top Rank Boxing. You know, he was ducked by 1 through 9. The Colin guy he fought for the title, that was number 9.
He's still advised by Al Heyman, though.
Yeah, that was number 9, though, y'all. That was number 9. Anytime you get ducked by that many fighters, man, Hey, man, that shows me where your heart is, dog. Real talk. Hey, man. That's why I feel like Kell Brook is ahead of the chain with that heart shit, man, because
Here we go.
this dude fucking went up. He went up to fight. Nobody made him do it. He went up to fight the boogeyman. 2 weight classes up. 2 weight classes up, man.
Yo, man, if Eddie Hearn knew that was gonna happen, he would have thrown Kell Brook into that fight or allowed Kell Brook to do that.
Dude, what the fuck you think gonna happen? He's a
I blame Eddie Hearn. I blame Eddie Hearn for being greedy. Eddie Hearn was being greedy.
Yo, he didn't want Kell Brook to fight Errol Spence. He didn't want him to fight Errol Spence. Like, he knew that Kell Brook was gonna be in a situation that he could get 2 back-to-back losses, which he ended up getting. He went up 2 weight classes.
So look, since we're on the 154-pound division, who do you guys think the best fighter at 154 is? World Break, I'm gonna start with you.
Currently, the best 154 is Charlo.
Why do you say Charlo is the best? You got another guy holding 2 belts, not 1.
I don't mean shit. That's just good fortune.
Hey, I'm being honest. Hey, he beat arguably the best at the weight. That's what I'm saying. Hey, man. Hey, he beat Law, didn't he? A lot of people said that Law was the best in the division, even with Charlo in that division. I'm just going on what a lot of people says.
I don't give a fuck what a lot of people say. At the end of the day, I think.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen, he beat Laura.
It's the Texas shit.
This dude, yo, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it.
I don't give a fuck what Jesus said that shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I mean.
God damn. Well, fuck it then. I ain't say shit then.
Here, let me throw some factoids out there. Laura's 34 years old, right? For the most part, Laura to me was winning the majority of that fight.
Back.
Winning the majority of that fight until he started swelling. And then he got caught. He got caught late in the fight and dropped. That fight could have easily been a draw. At best case scenario, had that knockdown not occurred. But I think Lara was winning that fight. Now, so at the end of the day, Hurd showed that he could take punishment. You've never seen Lara go out the way he was going. He was throwing punch. He was fighting. He wasn't being evasive. He was throwing hands. And so if Lara was 2-3 years younger, I think Lara wins that fight. Hands down if he was fighting that way. Now, Charlo is over there fucking starching motherfuckers. It's a big difference.
Oh, it says Emmanuel says Azalandi Lara was winning for sure.
Yeah.
It was.
Y'all think he was Black Horseman?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was close, man, but I say about round.
Yeah, I think it was close too. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. In my opinion, Lara was winning until he got dropped. And you can see the progression of the fight where Lara was slowing down. Hurd was coming on strong. But again, you're talking about a guy that's 6'1", probably weighed about 165.
Hey, I don't mean to cut you off, but NBT Boxing says I had Hurd up wide, won by at least 3 on my card. Go ahead, World
Wrong fight, buddy.
Yo.
Shit.
Go ahead, World Breaker. Go ahead.
Real, bro. I mean, I'm damn near 40. I've been fucking watching and fighting boxing since I was 5 years old. I'm just telling you.
I'm laughing at what Black Horseman say. He said wrong fight, buddy. Talking about NBT Boxing.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, Charlo is starching motherfuckers. Now, if Charlo and Hurd fight, then we'll see who's definitely the best in the division.
Charlo versus Hurd. Okay, you think that's the fight? Okay.
Yeah, that has to be the fight because Hurd is taking the belt away from the longtime 54 champ. Okay, there's no disrespect to that. But let's face it, had Hurd not got the knockdown, that was an easily contestable fight. And from
what I'm telling you, and I know you say you don't give a fuck, but I'll let you know again and refresh your memory. A lot of people and a lot of boxing, hardcore fans says that Laura was the best fighter at 154, hands down. You know what I mean? And Laura has a great, state. He has a great.
You said that.
But now, but I'm saying he got beat. Laura got beat. He got knocked down. He got beat.
But that doesn't make Hurd the best. It just made Hurd a great matchup. And it took Hurd the vast majority of the fight.
So right now you got Charlo being the best.
Charlo's the best.
All right. Dr. Blick, what's up, dog? Who you got, man? Break that shit down. Shout out to UK in the building. What the UK got to say? Shout out Cali. He's back. We're gonna go to you. We're gonna go to you. We'll go to you in a minute, Callie. We talking about 154. Who's the best? Dr. Blick, let it rip. You heard what World Breaker just said. He said Charlo's the best.
I agree with World Breaker. Charlo is the best.
What?
Charlo, man.
Y'all niggas smoking.
I have Charlo beating Jared Hurd.
I feel you, though. I mean, that ain't a bad. I feel y'all.
Like Charlo's record doesn't justify how good how much power he's packing in both hands. Like, especially with that new training he's got, he's been being more aggressive in terms of the way he's been fighting, especially with that Erickson Lubin knockout, which was disgusting.
Oh, that was devastating, man. Hey, yo, and I gotta say one thing to the chats. If you have any questions for any of the panel or all of the panel, all you have to do is @ Corey Lee Boxing, and we will answer all of your questions, man. Shout out Black Horseman, Dr. Blick, Callie, and World Breaker, man. Let it rip, Dr. Blick. Hold on. On the corner says @ Corey Lee Boxing. That was a win-win situation for Kell Brook. No one expected him to win because of the weight difference, so it wasn't going to hurt his stock. I think it was a stupid move for his career, though.
I disagree. I think it did hurt him though, man, because he should have got acclimated to the division. Go ahead, Doctor.
Yeah, no, but the whole Kell Brook thing is Kell Brook's a good fighter. I still feel like he's got some stuff to offer, but yeah, that did help him financially. But as a fighter, it hurt his stock real bad, like real bad. But when it comes down to Jared Hurd, based on what I've seen, he kind of does seem one dimension. You can't be trying to walk people down just to win, like. Obviously, some people have said that he's got other dimensions to himself, but based on what I've seen of Jared Hurd, he can't be trying to walk down Charlo or he's going to get his ass knocked out. Like, even against Lara. Lara was old. Like, there was the older guy. I felt like it was past his best. If it was him a couple of years ago, he would have.
I'm sorry. I just seen the KO of Deontay Wilder and Ortiz, the final KO. Ouch. That uppercut came from hell.
Nah, but what's it? Yeah, like
damn,
if it was Lara a few years ago, I feel like he would have beaten Jared Hurd. But obviously, that we don't know for sure because these guys need to fight each other. And if Lara does end up fighting Jared Hurd, maybe who knows? Maybe Lara could beat Jared Hurd because Lara, in my opinion, is the better fighter. Jared Hurd was just a bigger guy. And for the most part, a lot of people would say that he's just a guy that should be moving up in weight. I don't know how he does it or how he cuts down the weight, but you can't hate on a guy that's able to do that because that takes some skill to do and to not make yourself look drained at the same time. So all credits go to Jared Hurd, but I do feel like Charlo is the best. Like, he's the best in terms of being the more... You're lagging, bro.
Hey, Callie, we can't hear nothing you're saying. Hold on. Callie, we can't hear nothing you're saying. We'll come back to you. Hold on. You done, Dr. Blick? I was going to go to Black Horseman.
I'm done.
Hey, Black Horseman, how you feeling? Who's the best fighter right now at 154 in your opinion? Black Horseman, let it rip.
I'm going to be honest, man. For me to give my answer, man, it will be opinionated. So I got to say I'm not quite sure, man. You know, I like Jermell. I like what Hurd. You know, Hurd shows that he's a durable punching bag with boxing ability. And then this Jaime Munguia guy comes up out of nowhere. And he got that fucking lead hook from hell, as you say. You know what I mean? So that motherfucking man, I really don't know, man. I think that's, you know, we be answering prematurely to say definitively who is the best 154 pounder. You know what I mean? I know Herb got 2 straps. I know Jermell got the WBC strap. And then Jaime Munguia just got, you know what I'm saying, the WBO from, you know what I'm saying, your boy Saddam Ali. So I don't really quite know, but them guys got to actually get in there and fight, man. But I think that it's definitely out of the top 3 guys that got the straps. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really give a definitive answer right now, man.
But yo, hold on. But Alfredo says, I got a question. Can Jared Hurd defend his titles like Azalandi Lara did for years? I don't think so. Hurd got lucky in the 12th. Well, let's be honest.
No, the division.
Let's be honest. Who did Lara defend his belt with? God damn. Who?
I mean,
who?
The division ain't the same
but,
anymore.
But you know what? Well, I want to say, Corey, though, it is still difficult to. How many times did he defend his belt? It's hard to just defend your belt
I think
consistently.
That is true, but like now, yeah, there's a lot more. It's a lot more competitive than it was before. Like obviously, he did what he had to do during that time, but now is a lot harder to do so. Like when you're in an era where everyone's good, and it becomes a lot harder for them to actually defend their belt, like to keep their belt in a heavily contested era.
Hey, Dr. Blick, real quick, man. Hey, what happened to them? I thought they ordered the immediate rematch between Hurd and Laura, and then all of a sudden, I'm hearing
Laura defended his belt 5 times, and he defended his belt against Delvin Rodriguez. He had 7 losses. John Zavicek, he had 3 losses. Vanes Matarosen, he had 2 losses. Yuri Foreman, he sucked. We already know he sucked. Terrell Goucher, he had 0 losses, but he got swiped out. I don't even think he won a round. What the fuck did Laura really do, man? Yes, Jared Hurd is better than Laura, in my opinion.
It don't matter. He beat who was in front of him.
Yeah, right? He beat him. He won.
That is true. You can't
win the Canelo fight.
I wouldn't say Jared Hurd is better.
In my opinion, I think Laura. I think that could have been a draw. My personal opinion.
No, Laura beat Canelo, man.
Okay.
So did. Go ahead.
Yo, I got a question.
Not on black and white, he didn't.
Yo, I got a question for you. If it was the same Laura that fought Canelo versus Jared Hurd, who would win?
The same Laura.
Same result. I think.
Same Laura that fought.
Yeah, probably same result. Yeah,
maybe same. I'm thinking Laura might have.
Styles make fights. Styles make fights, man.
I'm thinking Laura might have won, but you got to understand, Laura was not in any wars since the Canelo fight. Let's be honest. What did he really?
That was the last time Laura was actually moving. Like this time, he literally just stood there and was actually trading.
Hurd made him do that though, bro. Hurd broke him down.
Yeah, I mean, shout out MB. Shout out MB.
Canelo goes down to 54. He takes it on the mat.
Let me say this real quick, because here's the thing. Hurd can't. I think Charlo's the best, but Hurd can make a case for being number 1, man. I think Hurd has a better resume between Charlo and Hurd.
Listen, this is what I'm going to say. All right, this is what I'm going to say. But he's laughing out loud. But this is what I'm going to say, man. My personal opinion is right now, I'm not hating on no boxer right now. I'm just stating what I personally think, man. My personal opinion is I think that Charlo can make a great statement for being number 1 in the division. I'm not taking anything away from him, but Jared Hurd is arguably the best 154-pound fighter right now in that division. He beat a very good champion in Zilandi Lara. It was a tight decision, but he won. He won. And he won, and that last knockdown solidified his win, in my opinion. I think that Jared Hurd makes a great champion. I personally want to see how long his run will be, because let's be honest, man. He's no gimme for any champion out there. Jared Hurd will fight tooth and nail with you throughout the whole entire fight. Give or take, he takes so many punches, yes. But I still think Jared Hurd has a lot left in the gas tank, man. And I think
Jared Hurd is a good matchup away from a quick knockout. The way he's
Hey, World Star. Okay. Hey, World Star, real quick, bro. So who do you feel, or both of y'all all y'all on the panel, who do y'all feel wins the rematch between Hurd and Laura?
Hurd. I feel like it just gets worse for Laura from here on now.
Yeah, Laura's old.
It just gets worse. It just gets worse for him now. Like it's not like it's gonna get any better. Like if it was him that was a lot younger, then maybe you could make a better case, but like it's just gonna get worse.
But the thing, Charlo versus Hurd, the problem for Hurd is, like people have said, Hurd.
Hey, and that's another thing too, man. I want to switch up the topics, y'all. I don't want to stay on this side because there's 2 other topics.
Hold on. I never really got a chance to make my point real quick. Let me say this, make my point. See, I think Hurd makes a good case for being number 1. I think Charlo's number 1, but here's the great thing about it. We're going to get a chance to find out. Yeah. That's the great thing about it. We're going to have to argue. We're going to get a chance to find out. We know that Hurd is trying to secure this Kell Brook fight, and after he knocks out Kell Brook, I'm sorry, man, Kell Brook losing to Hurd, there, man. I know you don't want to hear that, Corey. You're my homie. You're my little brother, man. But Kell Brook in flatline, bro. I'm just too small, man. He's too small, man.
Kell Brook
getting flatline. Kell Brook getting flatline by Jared Hurd, bro.
Come on, yo. Come
Jared
on.
Hurd gonna knock his ass out, bro.
Yeah, you're breaking up.
Come on, man. Cut that shit out, man. Cut that shit out, man. You trolling.
There's one thing I gotta say about Kell Brook. If Kell Brook loses, him versus Amir Khan is gonna be worth less.
Hey.
Like, imagine if he was to win and he was to fight Amir Khan for a belt.
Kell Brook is a money grab.
Khan don't want to fight him, man. Khan can make a million excuses why that fight can't happen. I'm tired of Amir Khan punk ass. He needs to go fight fucking Kell Brook, man. This is old. Motherfuckers tired of waiting for this fight. How long we've been waiting for this fight for years now?
Hey, Cal, it's loud, bro.
Yo, you're loud as shit. But listen, my personal opinion about the situation is I can't wait to see it. I think these things are gonna go down. I think that Kell Brook versus Hurd is gonna be the next fight. I just got off the phone with Jared Hurd's trainer this morning, and I talked to him, and he said the contract, they're looking over all the details and everything right now, and they're seeing if it's beneficial. Like I said, the contract will be coming from Eddie Hearn, so they do have to work hand in hand with Eddie Hearn. I think that Jared Hurd versus Kell Brook does numbers. I think it'll be a great fight in the U.S. or in the UK, man. Dr. Blick, I want to ask you this quick question before I head into another division. Jared Hurd versus Kell Brook, where does it happen?
I feel like it's happening in Sheffield.
What's the more beneficial?
I feel like they're gonna try and put this in Sheffield in the UK because when he fought, but it doesn't really matter. Kell Brook doesn't really have the say. I don't think he should have the say in this because he's not the champion. Shouldn't be where Kell Brook is.
Hey, he's sellable though. Kell Brook is sellable, man.
I know he is. He like him and Errol Spence sold out like in Sheffield, and that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna try and bring the fight to Sheffield if they're gonna fight. But I feel like Jared Hurd is the type of guy that wouldn't be fazed by going there. I don't think he would really care about the area. Like Errol Spence don't want to fight Kell Brook in Sheffield no more because he's already beating his ass there and he already has a belt. So I do know Kell Brook is trying to bring it to Sheffield. He's gonna try and bring it to Sheffield, and I do feel if it goes to points, don't be surprised if Jared Hurd gets robbed. Don't be surprised if he gets robbed.
Helmet in that fight.
So yeah, man, moving on though, y'all, man. I want to get into a very exciting division right now, man. And it's been a long overdue that we get in this division, man. I think it's starting to heat back up again, man. 147, baby. We're here, man, and 147 is a great division right now. We got Deshaun.
So you're gonna talk about Keith Thurman? You gonna talk about Keith Thurman in training camp now?
Damn. Let him finish. Hold up, bro. Hold up, Kelly.
All right, okay, let me say, is that better? Is that better? I'm about to still too loud.
I hear the ocean behind you.
Hold on, let me finish his sentence.
Okay.
Oh shit, yo. But yeah, man, like I was saying, y'all. Hey, I do it to y'all sometimes, so it's only right to get done to me sometimes. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. 147 is heating up right now, man. I've asked everybody this before, and I really want to ask everybody this again, man. Right now, with all the matchups, due right now that are gonna happen, I want to know with everybody on the panel, when all of the smoke clears and everybody fights everybody, who is gonna be the last man standing at 147? I've got to know from the panelists. If you pick anybody, hey, man, you're still getting the love, man, because that's your pick, okay? I don't want you to change your pick because of what somebody else says. Black Horseman, let it rip.
Well, I was going to tell Callie to go first, but go ahead. Okay, I'll go,
all right,
man.
Callie, I'll let Callie
go ahead, Callie. Go ahead, Callie.
Callie, since it's yours, we're going to let you go. We got to hear what you got to say. He might surprise us, and it might be Keith Thurman. But yeah, Callie, go ahead, man. When the smoke clears at 147, who is reigned supreme at the top-notch welterweight division? Go ahead, Callie Enigma.
It's Free Smoke Jr., man. That's who it's going to be.
Who? Keith Thurman?
Free Smoke Jr. is not Keith Thurman. Errol Spence Jr. more than likely, man. I'm gonna go to Errol Spence Jr. because here's the thing.
Smash that like and subscribe, y'all. Smash that like and subscribe, y'all.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I haven't seen Terrence Crawford fight yet, so I can't go with that. I need to see Terrence Crawford fight in the welterweight division before I really make a decision on him. I'm looking forward to that fight, Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. And if they do fight, that's a fight where I'm going to root for nobody because I like both guys equally because they're both willing to fight anybody. So, but that's right. As of right now, I think Errol Spence Jr. is maybe going to be too big for everybody in the division. That's the way I see it. And hey, and let me say this real quick. Hey, everybody, don't sleep on Jeff Horn, man. That's going to be a tough fight.
Wow, man. So yeah, with that being said, go ahead, Dr. Blick. Go ahead and let it rip, my brother.
I'm gonna quickly respond to what Kelly said. I feel like Jeff Horn's team is sleeping on Terrence Crawford rather than Terrence Crawford. I mean, the stuff he's saying.
I think it's the other way around.
He said Terrence Crawford is an easy fight.
Oh no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. I saw Fernand's video on it.
No,
he said it's an easy fight.
Yeah, he did.
And
but that's pretty much what Terrence Crawford's camp is saying. So who's easiest?
Nah, I feel like Terrence Crawford's trying to be respectful, but Jeff Horn keep firing shots continuously, and it's ticking off Terrence Crawford a lot. But I got a question for you, Callie. Yeah, if Terrence Crawford was to blow out, was to completely destroy what's his name, Jeff Horn, how would you see him versus Errol Spence if it was them two?
Then it would be the fight that I was expecting. It's a fight where either guy can win, man. I'm looking forward to it because you hear the tape. No, he said what would happen. He said what would happen to Terrence Crawford. He said what would happen to Terrence Crawford blew out Jeff Horn with ease. I said then it would be the fight between him and Errol Spence that I expect. It's possible, man. And it really is possible. Terrence Crawford.
But y'all panel. I'm gonna get to this. I'm gonna get.
Cool. Let me say this one thing real quick.
I'm gonna ask all y'all some of the matchups.
Jeff Horn may come in at 170, man. So I'm just telling you, if he blow out a light heavyweight, that's impressive.
Okay, so Dr. Blick, who you got? You know, when the smoke clears, who's your favorite 47? Who you got? Not your favorite, but who you not being biased? Who you got?
No, not being biased. Yeah, I like Terrence Crawford, but Errol Spence is gonna be the guy. He's gonna be the guy.
Wow, you think so? Wow,
yeah, Errol Spence. Them body shots. The fact that everybody's ducking him. The only person that's literally gonna be willing to fight him is Terrence Crawford, and we don't know how well Terrence Crawford is gonna do.
I can't wait.
I feel like he has skill sets that we haven't seen.
I can't wait to go.
He's never been in the position needing to show it. Like his punching selection is good. His defense, I'm not really too sure about his defense. Apparently he has a good defense, but he's never been in the position to show it.
I feel like Kell Brook exposed Errol Spence. That's my go ahead, man.
No, but I feel like them body shots, they're all it helps him as the fight gets longer. He tactically breaks people down slowly. And I just feel like he's the most complete and he's the biggest guy there. Like he can easily be 154. Like Charlo even said he gives him trouble. And he even gave Floyd Mayweather the worst piece of trouble that he's ever had, and he wasn't even a prospect yet. So yeah, like Errol Spence he's the truth, man. That's what I got.
Man. With that being said, go ahead, Black Horseman. We'll go to World Breaker. Go ahead, man. Black Horseman, you there? Or you want me to
go to my bad, bro. You talking about 147, right?
Yeah, when the smoke clears, who's the best, man?
Ah, man. Here we go.
I mean, we got 2 for Errol Spence already, man. The panel's swaying towards Errol Spence, but you could be you could be the deciding factor. Then we'll go to World Break. I mean, you know what?
You already got my answer. You already
know. Yeah, man.
Shit.
Yo, oh wow.
I gotta stick with the guy I was already sticking with from day one. And you can go back to my old videos, but Keith Thurman, bro. I don't know if it's gonna disagree.
He's going with Keith Thurman.
And I don't mind the criticism. I don't mind being thrown under the bus for that pick. even though we know that this motherfucker, and I will admit this motherfucker heart is in question. But if he getting back in contention and he go back out and he get that green belt, I think that I mean shit. When Bo Mac went on the Smoke City Mobcast, he even said it his damn self. That is a hard fucking fight, man, for any welterweight, bro.
Damn.
And I gotta stick with Keith Thurman until somebody beats him. That's the number one guy I see because he's got that style to give anybody fucking problems. I said it time and time again. You know, Floyd ducked that nigga for a reason. Floyd can talk all he wants. He's saying that in his age he can still be.
Actual Facts says runtime ? Oh no, Actual Facts is talking to you, Black Horseman. Runtime.
And that's my nigga.
Yo,
right. I'll accept all of that shit, man. But at the end of the day, man,
I gotta respect his decision. Keith Thurman is no joke, but go ahead, man. I would love to see why do you feel that way?
Okay, like I said before, when you told me you asked my top 3 fighters, my favorite fighters, I said it was Wilder, I said Thurman, and then I said Crawford. I can't put Crawford in number 1 yet because he has not fought yet. You know what I mean? Now, if he goes in there, ask me a month from now. If he goes in there and just wipes out Horn, I might say, you know what I mean? It could be Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But
NBT Boxing says Black Horseman lost his damn mind.
Right. Yeah. Right. I already know what's coming with that shit. But I'm looking at his style, man. I'm looking at his style. I'm looking at, you know what I'm saying, him being in the welterweight division for, you know, his experience in the welterweight division. And I've seen how this guy does, man. I've seen him train. I've seen him balloon up in weight, get the weight off, you know what I'm saying, and get in there and beat motherfuckers' asses, bro. You know what I'm saying? People talk about, he can't take it to the body, but I seen him take shots to the body and get in the next round and fuck niggas up. Niggas ain't never stopped him. Y'all gotta understand he's still undefeated.
I feel you, dog. I feel you.
At the end of the day,
Go ahead, Black.
No. So like I said, I already know when it comes with heavy criticism. But I did a video a long time ago, man. That's my my mega fight theory between Thurman and Spence, and you just gotta watch it, man. But at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna stick with that pick until I see otherwise, and then I'll be glad. I'll be the first one to say, yo, I was wrong about that pick. But until I see Thurman get beat, I can't. I'm not. I gotta stick with him. You know what I mean? And if he gonna still keep fighting, now if he fucking just retires or some shit, then I gotta go with somebody else like a Spence or a Crawford. But right now, until I see that man dethroned, you know what I mean? I gotta go with Thurman right now. So yeah, I'm gonna be the only one sticking with Thurman. But a lot of the LDBC, a lot of these other cats is super big on Spence, and I don't just fucking ride
Spence, dog.
I don't ride bandwagons and shit like that. Bro.
I definitely don't ride the bandwagon, dog. I'm definitely.
So, let me say this right now.
That's my own personal pick. Who I feel
let me say this right now.
Welterweight.
Hey, I'm gonna say that for MBT. I'm gonna speak for MBT. Jeff Horn is the greatest boxer that ever lived outside of Andre Ward. I was gonna let you know that right now, MBT. You know, because we all know that Earl Spence Jr.
Terrence Crawford really don't want this
fight. What? You know what I'm saying? Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua already dug Jeff Horn.
I'm lost right now. Yo.
Right now. That's the way Kelly it is. Trolling. That's from my boy MBT.
Hey, may I speak?
Yeah, go ahead, Will Break. It's all you, dog. We've been waiting on you. Here we go.
We ain't
Dallas
with it.
Are you being biased? Can I ask you that?
No, it's based off of ability.
Okay.
We've only seen one dimension of Errol Spence. He hadn't had to elevate.
And what's that dimension?
That dimension is come forward, beat the brakes out that body hole. That's really what he's only done. Okay. He can move his head, he can move around, he can do a lot of the things that Terrence Crawford can do. Trust me. Okay. Wow. The thing is when you match Errol Spence up against Keith Thurman has a tendency to duck his head and throw overhands. Okay. He's a sucker for a straight left. Okay. Also, Keith Thurman has some of the worst footwork at welterweight that I've ever seen. A lot of his punches put him in a position to get knocked the fuck out by the right guy. Keith Thurman is also a guy who has certain tendencies. He's not going to trade with certain guys. He's weak to the body, which is Earl Spence's strength. Okay, if Danny Garcia could give him a body shot and make that motherfucker queef a little bit, imagine what Errol can do. Okay, now Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford is immensely talented, dominant at 140. Would be a great fight between the two, but I think in the end, the totality of body shots, head shots that Terrence Crawford's going to engage in, because Terrence Crawford's biggest weakness is his need to exercise his machismo. He'll get in there and trade. Errol Spence is not the dude you want to trade shots with. Not at 40. He's too fucking strong. Okay, and no matter how Terrence Crawford would basically have to mutate his style, his strength level that we've already seen from him to another level in order to compete with Errol Spence as far as trading shots. But Terrence Crawford's been caught. He's been caught at 140 by some guys in days and dazzled. Okay, that trade with Errol, not happening. And we already talked about Errol versus Porter and Garcia. Those are washes. I think that where Keith Thurman took Porter and Garcia to the end of the fight for a decision, Spence gets him out of there relatively quick. And that's the biggest difference. People do not know how to body punch anymore. This dude is an exception to the rule these days. He beats the brakes out of your ass. And you know, some people would argue he has one-hitter quitter power. Other people says he just has bone-breaking power. Either way, he's gonna beat the shit out of somebody. And he comes forward, he beats ass. His defense is very underrated. His ring IQ is very underrated. But at the end of the day, you're going to see it. I can't say anything else to it.
There it is, man. You heard
World Breaker. Remember, Errol Spence Jr., he first started training in Mexican gyms.
Exactly.
So that's where he got the body work from.
Yeah,
What's up? What's up, Boxing Clinic? What's going on, man?
What's going on, homie?
What's up?
Shit, what y'all talking about? What's going on, everybody?
We talking about who's the best at 147 when the smoke clears?
Predicting it?
Yeah, pretty much predicting who you think, after the smoke clears. Who do you got?
I don't know. I might have to go with Earl
What's
Crawford.
What's up, Trap House?
I might have to go to Earl Crawford or Terrence Spence. I don't know. It's a tough pick. It's tough. It's tough, man. To be honest, man, I think it's between Terrence and Earl, man. It's a real tough pick. I can't really pick. I think Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence is dogs.
Yeah,
it's tough.
Yeah.
It's.
Well, I go.
Go ahead. He can go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask you a question. But I asked Callie the same question. So if Terrence Crawford blows out Jeff Horn, where would that have you in a potential fight between him and the Errol Spence? If he blows out Jeff Horn.
Actual facts said Boxing Clinic came at the perfect time in Danny Jacobs' voice.
Yo, where would you have them Boxing Clinic?
1A, 1B.
What? I didn't get that, man.
1A, 1B.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I might have to put him over him. 10-1. My bad, y'all made the story. I might have to put him over him. I just closed ship. All right, give me a minute. I'll give you a minute. But yeah, I think it's 1A, 1B. I think if he beat Crawford, if he beat Horn, it's tough because if he stopped Horn, that means his power and his speed translated. You know what I'm saying? And that means he could hold his own because Jeff Horn is dirty. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean like dirty as far as you're cheating or dirty as far as, he grimy. He hits you on the hip. That's an old Mexican trick. He awkward. He got good head movement. I think that's underrated. So if Crawford got enough power and skills to keep him off of him, and he can control distance with Jeff Horn and put Jeff Horn on his back heels, it'll be interesting. But anytime Terrence Crawford fought a bigger opponent, he moved a lot. Postal, he moved. A little bit with Delorme, he moved. Ray Beltran was a little strong. He moved versus him. So, if he moved versus Earl Spence instead of going forward and backing Earl Spence up, I get Earl Spence the edge. But if he can sit there, if he moves on Earl Spence, I give him the edge because Earl Spence going to cut the ring down. He going to batter the body. A lot of guys, like a World Breaker was saying, I think that's the homie name, a lot of guys scared to go to the body because you go to the body, you're going to exchange a headshot for a body. Because when you go to the body, it leaves you open to the head sometimes. But once you start landing body blows on a consistent basis, and you're able to establish that distance with the body shots where they're gonna be scared to hit you, to return fire because their hands gonna stay at home a lot. So once you start beating to the body, guys ain't gonna be so easy to go to your head no more because they're gonna have to keep their hands home. So it depends on what Crawford can do versus Horn. Like the guy said. So if he actually gonna if he actually can back Jeff Horn up and put him on his heels and back him up and show him that he could be the boss, then I give him a good shot versus Errol Spence to compete. But if he actually boxes and moves versus Jeff Horn and really runs, I don't want to say run, but moves a lot like he did versus like the bigger opponents like the Postals, the Delormes that he fought, I think Errol Spence is going to eventually hunt him down and cut the ring off and make him fight. It's yet to see because we've seen Crawford touched up a lot, man. The overhand, the right hand, the overhand right hand. Gamboa landed some overhand. I think he's a southpaw, whatever he landed. Hank Lundy landed a lot on him. Delorme landed a lot on him. Felix Diaz landed that overhand right on him. But he closed the gap on that a little bit, though. He closed the gap. This is going to be a big test. A lot of people think the 7-pound jump is like a layup. It's not a layup. The 7-pound jump is a hard. They say that's one of the hardest move-ups to make in boxing. So remember this, too, before I pass it on. 147 pounds is a glamour division because it's the last division that you can wear 8-ounce gloves in. So that's something to think about for a minute.
Hey, my personal opinion, man. My fighter that I think after all the smoke clears at 147.
Hey, Kell Brook at 54 now. Kell Brook at 54, so you got to change it.
Well, Kell Brook got his ass beat out of the division, so that's
okay. So, like I was saying, y'all, the best fighter I think out of all the fighters at 147 after all the smoke clears is gonna be Danny Garcia. I think that he's an awesome fighter. I think he has a lot of faith. You pick Keith Thurman, though.
But no, I'm going off for different reasons, nigga. But you little light skinned niggas, David Hay, Danny Garcia. You know what I mean? Kell Brook is the darkest nigga you fuck with.
But I like Wilder too, man. Tyson Fury. Hey, come on, man. But yeah, man, my personal opinion is, man, I think Danny Garcia has great head movement. I think that with him being, I think he's very, very much so underrated. I think the Keith Thurman fight was a very close fight. It could have went either way.
I respect that pick.
You know what I'm saying? And I think Danny Garcia will win this WBC championship against Sean Porter. With that being said,
niggas shitting on me for that pick too.
Yeah, I seen that shit. It was going crazy, dog. But yeah, man. I mean, I think you guys are really sleeping on Danny Garcia. His only one loss is against like I said, against Keith Thurman. And like I said, that could have went either way, man. Danny Garcia has been in time after time against opponents that he was supposed to lose to, and he came out winning, man. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a champion can do that, that's a true champion in my point of view. That's a true champion. That shows that you got heart. That shows you got hunger. And that shows you can dig down deeper than any fighter that you've been in the ring with, man. So, my personal opinion is I think Danny Garcia is the number one 147-pound fighter. And I think he'll show that with
Corey,
upcoming fights, man.
Can I ask you a question? How do you see Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford playing now? If I ask everybody that question.
I think Danny Garcia and Terrence Crawford playing. I think that'll be a very, very good fight. They fought twice in the amateurs. Danny Garcia won one, and Terrence Crawford won the other one. I think it'll be a very, very interesting matchup. For you guys out there that's just shitting on Danny Garcia, you don't know boxing. Danny Garcia has earned his right, to be up there with the top-notch, 147-pound fighters, man. I mean, my personal opinion is I think a lot of you guys, man, that say boxing, you're going with the fucking heavy hitter, Errol Spence. You're going with, what you think is the best. You know what I mean? That's your opinion. I'm not taking anything away from anybody on the panel that says they're picking Errol Spence. That's rightfully so. He's a very good fighter. But my personal opinion is I think Danny Garcia can, I think he just on that level of high competition, man. He by far has the best resume at 147 with no equivocations.
Hey, so Corey Lee, real quick before you go, Warbreaker. Corey Lee. So me picking Thurman, hey, my guy beat your top 147. Man. So you got to give credit to my pick. Because I know how good Danny is. He got the best resume. You just stated that shit. So I'm just saying, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Give Thurman his credit, bro.
Thurman got good. Thurman's good. I can't lie. That's my brother's favorite fighter. He's a casual fan. He just loves Keith Thurman, man. He loves his knockouts. I mean, but you know, Keith Thurman hasn't had a really good knockout in a long time, man. My personal opinion is when you get on that elite
knockouts, though.
When you get, I know, but when you get on that instinct as well, I think he could have got Bundu out of there. He hurt him in the first or second round and fucking carried him on all the way to 12 rounds.
Styles make fights. Styles make fights. You can't knock out everybody, but Styles make fights.
Hey, this is my sister, y'all. This is my sister. Say what's up to everybody.
Hello.
What's good, y'all? Yeah.
Man, y'all look just alike, bro.
Y'all look just alike. Yeah. So shout out my sister, man. You know, you can go follow her on Instagram at Kenzie X Renee. She does portraits.
Already did, bro.
You know what I mean?
That was a good picture.
You know, one of my friends on here said he's already following you, Kenzie. So, yeah, man, damn, both people dropped. As soon as I said, we got Eddie Hearn on deck again. But, yeah, man, like I said, Dr. Blick, Cal, and Enigma, how you guys feeling about what I said, man?
I just got back in. You dropped this, bro.
Oh, my bad, yo. Y'all good? Y'all back? Y'all
what we feeling about what, bro? What you mean? What we feeling about what?
How y'all, I mean, you know, how do y'all feel, you know, how do y'all feel about, you know, the Danny Garcia-Sean Porter showdown?
Garcia by stoppage, man. A lot of niggas gave me heat on the Facebook for saying that shit, but yeah, I got Garcia by stoppage.
Where'd World Breaker go? He left?
No, it dropped some of us off, and I got dropped off. I think I dropped off with him. He probably rejoined.
Hey, go ahead, Boxing Clinic. Go ahead. Who you got? Go ahead, Boxing Clinic.
Damn, dog.
Mine's a subject to change when I look at the film, but I'll take Danny by stoppage. I think he got perfect timing, man. That timing and that no look left hook and his counter punching ability, man. I believe they're gonna work on creating enough space. I ain't got nothing against Sean Porter. I don't really care to watch him fight unless his verse is like a Keith Thurman. But I just think Danny Garcia is very underrated. I said a couple like last year. I said that he would have a chance versus Earl Spence, and people laughed at me. I just said he'll have a chance though because he got real skills. Guys that boxing move bother Danny Garcia. Guys that come forward, he has a lot of success because he's the master of timing, distance, and counter punching. Danny will catch your shot on his elbow and return it with the same punch. You know what I'm saying? The dude is sweet. The dude is nice.
What's good, Trap House Boxing? We're talking about the 147-pound division pieces. We're talking about the 147-pound division and who is the best 147-pound. Hey, Karen. Well, who is the best 147-pound fighter at 147 when all the smoke clears? Awesome shoes.
What's going on, everybody, man? Everybody all right?
Yeah, what's good, man?
What up, Trap?
Yeah, cooler, man. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Right now, man, I don't know, man. I mean, Earl Spence looking like he strong as a goddamn ox, man. Then you got Terrence Crawford. We still got to see what's gonna go out. You know, what's gonna come up with him and Jeff Corn. But see, look, man. Before all this, before you know, Terrence Crawford actually just got into 147. Man, I always thought that Bud could beat Spence. But now, I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro. I really don't know, man. I got to take all that back because it's just something about Earl Spence right now, man, to where I know Bud is dedicated and I know Earl is dedicated, but it just seemed like Earl just got this relentlessness about him, man, that's just undeniable, man. I don't know, man. That's a tough fight for me to call. And when they fight, I don't even think I'm going to be able to probably pick a winner, bro, to be all the way honest with you.
When who fights, you're not going to be able to pick a winner?
Bud and Spence.
Why? I mean, there's two fighters. I mean, why? Why can't you pick a winner?
Nigga, because I don't want to pick one, nigga. That's why I ain't got to pick no damn winner. What you mean why I can't pick a winner?
Trap, you're not the only one who has that. I picked the same
House, man, that's how you act. God damn, man. I'm thinking like, yo, you need to pick. I mean, that's what the fans want to hear. I mean, what are they, your two favorite fighters?
All right, look. No, yeah, I mean, shit, pretty. I mean, they helped them.
Who do you get a slight favor to?
Huh?
Who do you give the slight favor to?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I could be able to answer that. Like, far as of right now, from what I done seen from skill set, my slight favor still got to go to Bud. Do the skill set, boxing skills, all that old shit. Just all the tools. I got to go with Bud. But I don't know, man. I mean, I can.
Hey, could you elaborate? Could you elaborate on them skills? Like, what does he do better than Errol Spence, in your opinion?
All right, say Bud. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say this. Spence got better. He has a better form. Spence got better form and technique than anybody because he doesn't never hardly ever loses his technique. But as far as like boxing skills and shit like that, like far as like can do everything, I got to give that to Bud Crawford, man.
Yo, Mike says. Oh, go ahead.
What Mike? What did he say?
Mike says in the chat. He says Corey Lee really trying to get Trap to pick one. Damn. Hey, man, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get him to pick one.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me order this burger real quick. Y'all hold on.
This dude, man, he want to order 5
Big baby, Big Baby Miller, huh, man?
This dude, man. Golly, man. Well, go ahead, Trap. Cali, Cali, the boxing clinic, Black Horseman. I mean, what do you guys got? I mean, after we hearing all these stories about, Terrence Crawford and everybody, I want to get y'all's picks on, do you think Danny Garcia comes out of the Sean Porter fight?
Yeah, I told you I had him by knockout, bro, for the same reason that CJ gave.
We got a lot of new viewers in right now. I know that for a fact, man. Let everybody know.
Yeah, I had like I told you before, man. I told you on some of the other live streams we done. I like Danny Garcia by knockout, man. I don't think that Sean Porter fights smart. I think he puts his head down, and I think that when he puts his head down, when his eyes are facing the mat, he's gonna get caught with something, man. I just think that he's too reckless, and that's the kind of guy. I've said this for years, that Sean Porter's tailor-made for Danny Garcia. His style specifically is tailor-made for Danny Garcia. I understand why some people would say that he could cause him problems. He can cause him some problems during the fight, but I just believe at some point Danny's going to catch him, and he's going to catch him with something he's not going to see, and the fight going to be over, man. That's just how I just see it. That's just how I see it happening, man. That's the way I see it. I don't think Sean Porter's a very smart fighter, man. I think he smothers his work. His jab isn't very good. His footwork isn't that good. Only thing he's really good at is wrestling. And the first thing, I hate the way that Sean Porter fights. I'm just going to tell you guys that I can't stand the way he fights. It's ugly as fuck. I can't stand that shit. I don't dislike Sean Porter. I actually like Sean Porter. I think he's a good dude. I can respect the dude for what he does, but I don't like his style of fighting.
What does he really do though? What does he do? But go ahead, Boxing Clinic. I mean, I'm just saying.
He's a good dude, man.
All right, fellas, I'm back.
Oh, you good? You got all your cheeseburgers and your hot fries? Man, you good?
Yeah. I don't even want to tell you what I'm eating because you really gonna clown. I ain't gonna tell you what burger joint. This is a burger, nigga. That's all you need to know.
Y'all be having different burger spots than we got out here, though. I know y'all.
This universal, but everybody got this burger joint.
He had McDonald's.
Oh hell no! You ain't got to worry about no McDonald's, bro. You ain't got to worry about that.
You need some In-N-Out, nigga.
Oh, what's up?
No, we ain't got that. What's up? But look though, man, check this out, man. It's kind of hard to say.
Deontay, what's up, man? Go ahead.
It's kind of hard out of Spence and Crawford, cause see. I seen Spence box around a little bit in the Kell Brook fight, and to me, what I mean by like he could Crawford could do everything better because Crawford he got more fluidity with his boxing skills than Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence is more fluid than coming forward and shit like that, putting pressure on guys. But as far as like the guy who can do the most, I think. That got the most. That brings the most to the table.
Danny Garcia.
Danny a good fighter, man. He a solid guy, but he ain't now. I think I have to
You gonna
slightly
go
give
with
him
Spence?
Bud.
You gonna go?
But no,
Oh, you gonna go
Bud.
Bud? Oh, okay.
But I'm not saying that I'm picking him to win. I'm just saying, like, far as like, tools. I think he got a little bit more in the tools, just a little bit.
Because we all know Earl Spence is southpaw, but can he switch orthodox?
Yeah, he said he can.
I haven't seen it yet. I mean, can you remind me?
Hey, but look, at this point, man, I don't doubt nothing this nigga say he can and can't do. Cause he say all this shit. He said he gonna show everybody.
Oh,
God damn
okay.
it, I'm believing him, man. Cause
I kind of don't care if he can switch orthodox to southpaw. That doesn't matter.
I don't think so either, bro.
Long as you can get the job done, it don't really. I think Spence is a converted southpaw. Don't quote me on that.
Oh, wow.
He might. Don't quote me on that. He might be a converted southpaw, but
No, what's the name is Bud? Bud is a convert. He a natural right-hander.
yeah, he can fight. Yeah, Bud can fight, and I think I think Bud defense is his weakest point. He's very suspect on the defensive end. That's just the only really weakness I see with the overhand right. But he can fight. I mean, I don't have a problem with not picking a winner because I don't give a fuck about Terrence Crawford because he blocked me because I questioned his greatness a long time ago before niggas knew who he was. So fuck Terrence Crawford on that point. But other than that, I'm still unbiased to the situation. That's a pick 'em fight right now. Now if Horn get in there and drop him and hurt him and put him on the floor, a lot of people gonna overreact to that. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people gonna
I'm gonna
overreact
tell
to
you
that.
this. I always thought this is what I always thought, man. I always thought that a while ago, right? I thought that Bud was the better out of Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, and I thought that Errol Spence would beat the hell out of Keith Thurman really easy, and I thought that Keith Thurman would be a tough fight for Crawford. You heard?
Yeah,
we heard what you said. My personal opinion, man, I think. Who do you guys think that we'll see first? Do you guys think we'll see a Crawford versus Spence showdown, or do you think we'll see a Danny Garcia versus Spence showdown? Which one will we get first? My personal opinion is we're gonna get the Danny Garcia versus Earl Spence live on Showtime. That's what my personal opinion is. We won't get
if
that.
You want to unify,
Corey,
Garcia gonna beat the fuck out of him.
He already says he's gonna unify if he beats Sean Porter.
Yeah,
he already says this.
Listen, man.
Steven Espinoza forcing that, dog. Steven Espinoza getting to the point where he's approving and disapproving fights. You know what I'm saying? Because he disapproved Santa Cruz and Chris Avalos. He sent that shit to Fox. So
he did.
I do want to say Chris Avalos and Leo Santa Cruz. He sent that shit to Fox. He turned that fight down. He said if you're not gonna fight Abner Mares,
Santa Cruz versus Abner Mares was next.
No. When he fought, remember he fought Chris Avalos on Fox.
Oh yeah,
remember
that was some bullshit, man.
Yeah, he rejected that fight from Showtime. But I think Danny Garcia and Earl Spence is gonna be on CBS, man. I think they might do that for CBS.
Yo, but look,
I think it's gonna be next though.
Look, On the Corner says, I respect all you guys. In my opinion, he says, but I really don't believe Danny Garcia KO's Sean Porter. I mean, it can't happen. It's boxing. I just don't believe it. I do give Danny Garcia the slight edge, though. My personal opinion is he got rocked by Keith Thurman. He got put down by 135-pounder Adrian Broner. Danny Garcia, in my opinion, are stronger than both of those guys, in my opinion, man. I think Danny Garcia hits some flush, and I think he gets him out of there in devastating fashion. And if he gets Sean Porter out of there the way I think he can, I think 147 is for the taking for Danny Garcia, baby.
Hey,
real shit, dog. Real shit.
Okay, so I got a question. What happens if Danny Garcia was to lose?
if Danny Garcia were to lose, man, hey, look, man, he's got to reevaluate 147. Point blank, period. Point blank, period.
I feel that
straight up.
But I gotta give Sean Porter credit. He's a really strong guy.
But what are you giving Sean Porter credit for? What the fuck does he do? What does he do?
Nah, like he's never been. No one's never blown him out.
I mean, Dr. Blick, you know boxing. I mean, what does he do? Can you tell?
I'm not saying he's gonna win. I'm just saying that you gotta give him credit. Every person that's gone in the ring with him, they've like he's always given them a good battle.
Man, they've gotten cut, they've gotten elbow, they got it's just a filthy fight every time, dog. Every single time they fight, it's a filthy ass fight, dog. Every time, dog.
Hey, Dr. Blick, that shit is fucking ugly, man.
Don't nobody want to see this dude fight, man. I really don't even want to see it, but it's mandated.
No, all I'm saying is that, like, don't get it twisted. Keith Thurman did struggle against him, bro. Like, it wasn't like it was an easy fight for Keith Thurman when they
I mean, my personal opinion, man, when Sean Porter goes in there, it's just like a fucking running back, man. He just goes full throttle. And I mean, some people like that. Some people like that. My personal opinion, I could care less for it.
But I'm gonna tell you this, man. Keith Thurman, he can. You
breaking up? Hey, Trap House.
You breaking up, Trap House.
Trap House, we can't hear you, Trap House. Hold on. We'll get back to you in a minute. Hold on, Trap House. Hold that thought. Wait till you get in a better area or something, man. Black Horseman, how you feeling about the situation?
Well, I already told you.
Can you hear me?
All right, go ahead, Trap.
Oh man, my bad, bro.
Oh, now you better now.
Nah, you clear. Go ahead, bro. You was talking.
We can hear you now. I mean, we ain't want to fuck your cheeseburger up. We know you got that, you know what I mean, KFC special. Go ahead.
Lettuce and tomato.
No, I said that Keith Thurman. Keep shut up, dude. I said Keith Thurman is the type of guy he can adapt to that style. So when they were fighting, it didn't seem so tacky. Huh?
Nah, I'm agreeing with you because, hey, look, hey, Trap, let me let you know my pick, man, and let me know how you feel.
Oh yeah, he ain't hear your pick yet. Oh.
Well, go ahead and say what you were saying, bro.
Hey, yo, no, hold on, Bob. Before you finish, Trap House, we got everybody's pick, but Trap House, you really didn't give us a pick because you said Spence and Terrence Crawford. But the boxing clinic, who did you say? You said Earl Spence, right? I don't want to get your pick wrong.
He said slight edge to Crawford.
Oh, you said Crawford boxing clinic?
Nah, I'm down the middle, man.
Oh, you didn't pick one. Oh, you didn't pick one.
No, I'll give it a slight edge to you talking about Terrence or Earl?
No, I said at 147 altogether. Who do you see in the smoke clears?
I'll give it to Earl. Slight edge to Earl.
All right. Wow.
Yeah, boxing clinic is the same thing I did. I said I need to see Terrence Crawford fight. I don't know yet because I could be in the same position as Trap House until I see him fight until I see him fight Jeff Horn. Because to me, I think that they're possibly the two best dudes in the division. Because Keith Thurman, he ready to retire. He over there getting that Punjabi.
Hey yo, Champ Ross says in the chat, he says Danny Garcia caught him between 140 and 147, in my opinion. Says Garcia moved up. He faced three smaller guys in Vargas, Guerrero, and Rios, and faced a real 147-pound fighter in Thurman. It didn't look that good. I'm leaning Porter. But Champ Ross, did he not look that good, or did Keith Thurman not look that good?
Hey, let me ask you.
Look like peaches and
cream. Who the hell is Sean Porter look good again?
Real talk, dog.
Come on, dog. Good again.
And to be honest with you, man, Danny Garcia's resume is better than everybody's resume.
Yeah, you right. You right on that. You right.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, Champ Ross. I had to holler at you. I know you wrench game, but I had to holler at you about that.
Let me answer that question the best way I can, bro. This is the best way I can answer this question, man. And I'm gonna tell you like this.
Yo, Dr. Blick, everybody dropped.
Yo, I don't know what happened. Everyone dropped.
Eddie Hearn. Yo.
Like when it comes to people saying Sean Porter, who does Sean Porter look good against? Like I'm not really a big fan of his style, but his style is his style. Like look at Wilder. Wilder doesn't have the nicest looking style. He looks technically flawed. He don't look sound in terms of what he does. But he got to do the best he can to get the victory. You can't just change
before Trap rips, bruh. Before Thurman unified the welterweight division, who was the last one to do it? I'll wait.
Hold on, you said what now?
Before Thurman unified the welterweight division, who was the last one to do it?
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Trap House, go ahead, man. We don't want to mess your combo up, but what's up?
Hey, man, but listen, man. I know everybody's seen the Ray Leonard versus Hearns fight, right? Not Hearns, the Hagler and Leonard fight, right?
Yeah.
To me, that's the only way Terrence Crawford can beat Earl Spence. That if he fight like that, that's the only way. To me, he gonna be able to beat him. Period. If he don't fight that way, There's no way he can beat Earl Spence, to me, in my opinion. He got to use that. He got to steal that strategy right there.
Hey, Trap, real quick, bro. You think I'm crazy for sticking with Keith Thurman as the #1 welterweight right now?
No.
Okay.
See, look, man, I'm gonna tell you why. Look, man, a lot of people that's why a lot of people pissed off at Keith Thurman, man, because like everybody that's mad at him, including me, is Keith Thurman fans. They know that nigga good, and they want to see how good he really is. You understand what I'm saying? So, no, you ain't wrong for making that pick. He's still legitimately he's still the guy to beat, arguably.
Yeah. And a lot of people, and like I told y'all on the last show, and I told Callie and I told everybody, you know, that's been on the last couple shows, I said Keith Thurman, a lot of people are judging Keith Thurman because he's out of sight, out of mind. But you got to understand, man, a lot of motherfuckers got to give Keith Thurman credit, in my opinion, in my personal opinion, because I feel like he's done a lot at the welterweight division. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's tried to get those fights, and, you know, when healthy, I think Keith Thurman is a very, very valuable threat. When healthy.
I'm gonna tell you about Keith Thurman, bro. Keith Thurman ain't gonna let nobody clip that ponytail. He'd rather clip it himself before he let somebody else clip that ponytail. He gonna vacate. Listen what I'm telling you. He ain't losing to that one of them niggas. He'll vacate before he lose. He ain't gonna let nobody catch that ponytail. No.
That's what I'm saying, Trap. I gotta see somebody beat Keith Thurman for me to be like, okay, he's not the #1 welterweight.
He's not gonna give him the chance.
He might not give him a chance. Damn. He might not give him a chance though.
So you saying
I disagree with that, man. I disagree with that. I like Keith Thurman, and I kind of know what's going on with Keith Thurman.
What's going on with him? What's going on with him?
Obviously, if he's still over in the pause, his wife can't get citizenship into the U.S. She can't enter the U.S. So he ain't gonna come over here and train and do no shit over here until his wife gets citizenship. Remember, he did a little article about that in the Premier Boxing Champions. He was talking about that. So she can't come over here yet. So until he can get his wife over here, you probably won't see Keith Thurman fighting too much. Fighting.
That's
right
crazy.
now.
I mean,
I think that's what.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Because you got
he already announced he's supposed to be back to fight Victor Ortiz. I heard
that's what I heard too. But hey, look,
he's in the pause right now.
But
he's traveling with his wife.
But look, the boxing clinic. I hear what you're saying, but you know, my personal opinion, I mean, I could be wrong. Everybody on this panel does not have to agree with me, man. But I feel like when you're a professional, man, and you only had that limited time and space as you're a professional and an elite athlete, I said you got to use that window while it's still there, because that glass bottle gets empty real quick, dog. Real quick. Just like that, in the blink of an eye, you don't have it anymore.
Yeah, but, you know, if he fell in love with that woman like that, you know, love is love, you know what I'm saying? You know, until you go broke, and like,
that's why I said you don't have to agree with me, but like Mike James says, real shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm being honest, man. You've got a glass bottle with sand in it, and it's sinking real quick, man, with your longevity in the boxing ring, man. Because like I said, man, that shit can just go from, you know, you being exciting one day to you getting clipped the very next, man. And everything could just go downhill like that, man. Because let's be honest, man, Keith Thurman's, you know, he might have one fight to come back, but then right after that, he's throwing in the pool again. I mean, he's right back at it again. I mean, let's be honest, man. And if you're not on your A game, man, you can get swiped quickly, dog. Like you said, man, them gloves that 147 pounders are wearing, man, they're to be respected.
Yeah, man. Motherfuckers, but you know, that's why I stick with Thurman, bro, because I look at his style, bro. He fuck all shit you said. The nigga, you know, I don't know what the situation. I mean, shout out to Boxing Clinic for breaking that news about his wife or whatnot. I didn't know all that shit, but at the end of the day, man, I just look at his overall style, man. He's somebody who can punch. He's somebody who can move. And shout out to Bomac. Bomac, even, you know what I'm saying, this is a trainer. And when they asked him on Smoke City Mobcast who he feels the toughest competition, he said Keith Thurman, because somebody who can punch, somebody who can move, he can make his adjustment. You know what I'm saying? He ain't there to be hit. You know, and Spence can be hit, bro. Kell Brook kind of gave that nigga some problems. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to give credit to your guy, Kell Brook. Kell Brook kind of exposed him a little bit. Like, he's there to be hit. But, you know what I'm saying? Crawford, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't really get on Crawford right now. You know what I mean? Until I see what he do against Horn. That's why I ain't really put him up there yet. But shit, man, Thurman ain't lost, bro, and it's not easy to unify. And he beats the guy in welterweight who got the best resume, and Danny Garcia. So what you got to say?
So yeah, so how y'all feeling? So look, man, I know we've been on this 147 pound for a while, man. I really, really, truly want to get you guys' thoughts, man, on this upcoming. I mean, we got a couple upcoming fights, man, but like I said, man, we haven't touched on the Canelo versus Triple G saga yet. I think it's a perfect time to touch on it, and I'd love to hear what you got to say about it, Boxing Clinic. Let it rip, man. Let us know what you think about the whole saga, the Triple G and Canelo Alvarez sweepstakes. Is it over? I mean, my personal opinion is I think it's over, man, but I'm going to save my judgment let you guys on the panel talk, man. Go ahead, Boxing Clinic. Let it rip, man. Then we're going to get to the other panel as well. Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez, man. What do you guys think about it? All right. Boxing Clinic wrapped up. Trap House, you there?
Oh, my bad. I thought I had my mute button on.
Oh,
my bad.
Oh, shit. All right. Go ahead.
I got it off. But no, I was talking about, I really don't care if the fight don't happen. Because obviously, if it don't happen, some great things can happen. Canelo can fight other competition. So can, Triple G. But she gonna fight Sergey Shevchenko, however you say his name, and he's a hell of a fighter.
Devinchenko.
That's what I'm calling him. Whatever y'all want to call him. He's a hell of a fighter.
Hey, I still can't get Jaime Munguia's name right. I just stop sides like that.
Yeah, but he's a hell of a fighter, man. But Triple G don't deserve 50-50. He been pricing himself out for years, and talking about people scared of him because. I never believed in the hype, man, because of the opponents that he was fighting, all the belts that he had, they was interim belts, then they turned to regular belts other than the IBF. It don't matter. He gonna walk the plank, Sergey can fight. He a guy that can walk up and down. I think it's really not a better road to walk down between him and Jamal if he had to fight a mandatory. I think if for Sergey he bring less money. If Jamal bring more money, if he let Premier Boxing Champion Al Heyman, control where that fight is at. He'll make more money with Jamal, but it's danger either way. For him and Canelo, he gonna fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan. We ain't stupid, you know what I'm saying? That's who we gonna fight. So, for Triple G, he got a dangerous road. He'll be 37 next year. He gonna fight September, December. So he gonna fight Sergey probably first, and then probably Jamal Charlo down the line. So, could he beat both of those guys? Absolutely. But he gonna take some. He gonna lose some of his prime fighting those tough opponents, in my opinion. But he might go back to Canelo and just ask for 43 or 42%. That'd be the smart thing. But obviously, he made his decision, and we can move on. And I don't count on Canelo fighting Danny Jacobs or Billy Joe Saunders or Charlo. I know it's going to be Gary Spike O'Sullivan. And I count on Triple G either fighting Sergey or fighting Jamal next, man. But that's all I got to say.
All right, man. Trap House, how you feeling about Canelo versus Triple G? Have we seen the last of this saga? Is this saga over? And where do one another go, man? Because pretty much what I'm hearing in the headlines right now is that Golden Boy and Oscar De La Hoya had offered Tom Loeffler and Triple G's team a 65-35 split, and Triple G's team said, hell no. Go ahead, Trap House. Let it rip.
Triple G team better say hell yeah, and because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. He better say hell yeah and take it. If not, you laughing, dog. I'm being for real, man. You better take that, bro. And if not, I'm telling you. See,
what's up, SW? Go ahead, Trap House.
Triple G should have listened to me, man. See, he didn't take that Lemieux fight. Not Lemieux. Billy Joe. He didn't take that Billy Joe fight. You know what I mean? He chased Canelo. So now, since he done got the payday out Canelo, now I'm gonna tell you I've been said what his best bet need to be. Because he don't need to face if he trying to stay away from Dervinchenko and Charlo, you need to go holler at James DeGale. I said this 2 fights ago. Go over there and holler at James DeGale. He ain't got to worry about taking a risk. He can beat him up right now. He up for the taking. He'll stay in harm's way. He could cherry pick at 168 with James DeGale and another guy and lay it down. Get him a couple of paydays and retire. See, if Canelo wanted to be nasty, he don't got to. He could just starve Triple G out, and Triple G don't deserve no 50-50 fight. I mean 50-50 split. He ain't.
So you feel like Triple G should not get 50-50 right now? He has not earned that. It was a draw in the first match, Trap House. It was a draw, my brother.
What he did in the beginning? Before the draw, what has he done?
He had 3 of the 4 belts. I mean, he's.
Come on, man. He's a paper champion, dog. Get out of here.
Who? Gennady Golovkin's a paper champion in your eyes?
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree with Trap House on that one. He's a super paper champion, bro. I definitely agree with that one.
Bro, just like Anthony Joshua, AJ a paper champion, dog.
So you're putting Triple G in the same bracket?
Triple G's a fraud.
Oh no, Dr. Blick.
No, he's a fraud, man. That guy.
Get him out of here.
He fought
Black Horseman as well. No.
Yo, he fought 1 middleweight in his last 3 fights. 1 middleweight.
Hey, SW, man. Let me ask. Hey, SW, man.
Hold on, Corey.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
What has Triple G done, bro? He fought Danny Jacobs.
He beat David Lemieux. My personal opinion, he beat David Lemieux. That was a good fight.
So did Marco Antonio Rubio. He knocked him out.
Listen.
Hey, but
I'm making my hair hurt, Corey. Listen, man.
Go ahead,
Corey,
man.
And I'm gonna tell you what Canelo can do. He can go fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan, which is I said he was gonna do that too. I heard you about the clinic because you were saying it too for a while. Or I'm gonna tell you, he could pull Jaime Munguia out the woodwork, or he can go fight David Lemieux. He could just he got other options. He ain't got to.
The lone wolf is saying this is at Trap House Boxing. He says, and fuck that bullshit deal. 50-50 deal or no fight at all at Trap House Boxing.
No.
Hold up. Because guess what? If there's no fight, guess who on the short end of the stick?
Who?
Not me. It's the Triple G.
There's one thing I gotta say is Triple G is 37.
Oh my god,
he needs to get out of the sport soon because he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose soon.
Better go fight James DeGale. Right?
Let me ask SW real quick.
Take that Triple G that money,
quick, man. SW, welcome to the show, my brother. We got Trap House Boxing in the hell. If y'all haven't, everybody on the panel, go subscribe to Trap House Boxing. We got SW in the building. If you haven't subscribed to him, the Boxing Clinic, definitely go subscribe to him. We got Dr. Blick in the building from UK, man. Definitely go subscribe to him. And my brother from another, Black Horseman Promotions, man. Go subscribe to him, man, for sure, man. SW, welcome, man. We're talking about the Canelo Triple G showdown, man. Will it go on? And should he take the 65-35 fucking split?
What's going on, brother? How you doing, man? How y'all doing?
Trap House talking that crazy shit, but we're gonna go ahead, man.
Hey, hold on, man. I agree with Trap House somewhat.
Oh, you too.
Hey, Trap House ain't too far off.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm listening to all this shit. I had this shit playing while I was on live so I could get the shit that I missed.
Okay.
They're not too far off. Triple G, at the end,
wow.
That forces him in a corner to a Billy Joe Saunders or Spike O'Sullivan. We not crazy.
Or the Devinchenko fight. You can't forget his mandatory for the IBF. There's they're screaming for that fight. That fight has got to come up next, man.
Devinchenko looks too desperate to take that fight. That's why I feel like he'll drop the IBF strap. He looks way too desperate.
What's up, Thompson, Underrated Darkness, and Champ Ross, and everybody in chat, man. What's up, man? We got SW speaking. Go ahead.
Don't even mention this show, bro.
What'd you say, Trap? What'd you say, Trap House?
Don't even mention Billy Joe because Triple G is not gonna fight him.
Oh, this dude, man.
I agree. But Darius.
So who the hell is Triple G gonna fight if he ain't gonna fight nobody in your eyes?
He's not gonna fight anybody because of the simple fact that Triple G is on the safety first pattern. He's trying to stay away from dangerous fights. Them bruised ribs from Daniel Jacobs. You remember the bruised ribs, don't you?
Shout out Ronald Finkley. He said he's going to go down as a fuckboy.
Yeah, he is. Triple G.
They going ham on Triple G. So Triple G gets no love on the panel right now. No love.
Triple fuck boy.
Yeah, he He's created off of the patch of the Great White Hype.
Y'all are really giving this man he gets no love. He beat Danny Jacobs. He gets no love.
Bro, listen, man.
He didn't. He beat Daniel Jacobs for the Canelo fight, but not really, not fucking really. You dropped the man and he started digging in your ass. And then afterwards, you got bruised ribs, you fell into depression, you wouldn't even give interviews. He felt like the way I look at Triple G right now at this stance is you beat on a man that was much smaller. Absolutely. I wish he got Jaime Moguel in that motherfucker, even though I complained about that personally. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I complained about that because I never seen him. But I wish he got his ass.
Oh,
but Triple G, he's not getting no Canelo fight. He ain't getting that fight because the standards of that is way out the damn window, man. It's out of the window as far as things. Canelo Alvarez to continue to get safety first. And he'll fight Billy Joe before that, and Billy Joe will whoop Canelo's ass. I think I got Billy Joe whooping Canelo Alvarez's ass.
I agree.
No step. I can probably agree. I can definitely agree on that one.
Hey, no do the roll. You don't get an extra push.
My personal opinion is I think Billy Joe Saunders is the best at 160 right now. That's my personal opinion.
I've been said that.
Bingo.
Look, I disagree. I disagree with that. That's a help. I think they're all even.
It's always one bad.
Hear me out. I think everybody besides Triple G, because it's whatever accolades he do have, paper or plastic they are. I just think everybody is even, man. I think really any of them can beat any of them. You know what I'm saying? Really, except for Canelo. I think some of them can dig into Canelo, but
I mean,
Billy Joe though.
I think all of them can beat Billy Joe.
Yeah,
Billy Joe is hype job too, bro. If all them other Billy Joe's a big hype job, bro.
Wow.
Think about it for a minute, bro. What is Billy Joe? Hold on, listen, hear me out. Can I speak out?
Come
Who did Billy Joe beat? Chris Evans Jr.
He beat who was in front
of him. Please let me this out, man.
Hey, I'm gonna let
Go ahead, Trap.
Boxing go. Go ahead, Trap Boxing. Let him rip.
Boxing clinic. Hold on, baby.
He's talking with Willie Monroe, bro. He's talking with Willie Monroe. Come on, bro.
Damn.
Hold on, Boxing. Let me give you a look. Just chill, player. Just chill. Take this out, man. Now, to me, I think far as like Billy Joe, this is how I'm gonna explain to you, man. I think if you line them all up and you match Billy Joe up against all of them, or match them all up against each other, I think Billy Joe is the most difficult opponent for each and last one of them. I think that if out of all of them, they have hell beating him. I think he's the guy that can beat all of them stylistically. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, neither one of these guys are proven enough. We don't know who the best is. So this is like a dead argument. That's
my point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he couldn't be the best Trap House, but he ain't did shit like the rest of them at the middleweight division. He might be the biggest one. He might be the biggest one too. But at the end of the day, he struggled versus Willie Monroe. And a lot of people, hold on, remember the dude that went to jail, got hit with the Rico Kirchich? A lot of people was putting Kirchich to put Billy Joe Saunders in the prime box, and that wasn't too long ago. Who got hit David? The Rico, the dude got hit with that got Kirchich, the little short midget that beat Antoine Douglas. Remember the little dude that the Rico Law. He got hit with the Rico as far as his mob ties and shit. It was a mob gangster shit.
Yeah, he wiped out Willie Monroe though.
Yeah, look, man. Willie is a difficult guy to deal with. Period. If you ain't
right.
I do see where Monroe is coming from. Because
let me say this though, Corey. I'm gonna tell you why this Triple G and Canelo fight ain't happening, bro. Ain't nowhere in the hell Canelo been on this layoff, dog, and he finna get right back in there with Triple G. That ain't happening in September, bro. He's gonna fight Gary Spike O'Sullivan or somebody else coming off of Clint Blue Raw. He got to get a tester first, dog. He got to see what he working with, and then they gonna fight after, if he choose that fight.
And what's so crazy about that? Did you say that Triple G will be 37 next year, though?
What?
So he in a race of times.
Sullivan, what is it about Spike O'Sullivan? What the fuck is it about this guy that gives him opportunities over the great fighters at
He's a golden boy fighter. He's a golden boy fighter. The part of being a promoter that's very valuable. When you hear Eddie Hearn saying he want to sign all these guys like Wilder, if you're able to monopolize the division or monopolize a fight, guess what? All the money stays in house. So Gary Spike O'Sullivan is a golden boy fighter. That's the problem. Well, that's
Spoons and forks.
It's three guys he can finagle Triple G with: Tommy Munguia, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, and David Lemieux. And Triple G be looking like a 47-year-old California raisin, dried up and stripped up. You feel me? I'm telling you, bro. He don't have to fight that dude if he don't want to. He giving him, he blessing him. So he better take him 35 and shut up. And hope he come off the Jordan deal off on the back end. You heard?
Hey, Trev, I think after that steak commercial, he fucked himself over.
What do you mean he doesn't have to fight him?
You go.
How does Canelo have to fight him? He don't have to fight him.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Why? Who said
Canelo gonna eat no matter who he fights?
I said you got a point because Canelo's got so many different options.
I can feel you on that, man.
Canelo's got so many different options. Like he's got, like, if you look at all the corners that Canelo's going, he's making money either way.
Every time everybody drops out, Dr. Blick, you stay there, dog. What's up with you?
No, but I was just gonna say, like, Canelo's got options. He can fight Charlo, he can fight all these other people. Triple G's pretty much at the last tail end of his career. So, like, he's
you feel like Triple G's at the tail end of his career right now? How many good fights? How many good fights does Triple G have left, panel?
3.
For the most part, I feel like he's had his best fights because everybody's fighting that wants to fight him are killers.
Wow.
Depending on who he fight.
Now, if he's not fighting people like Marta Rosian,
it's Triple G.
Like
it's Triple G. I got one question to ask everybody on the panel. Is Triple G Hall of Fame worthy right now?
No.
No.
What happened? Who said what? Let one go at a time.
Yo, could I quickly say
the same thing?
Could I yo.
SW. SW.
Fuck no.
He just tied Bernard Hopkins' record.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't, man. That is bullshit.
He tied Bernard Hopkins' resume.
That's why he didn't. He has 8 defenses. We got to call it like it is, truthfully.
Yo, they're counting the silver belt. And even if you count the silver belt, he still doesn't even have it.
He's absolutely right. My brother's absolutely right. Hey, Boxing Clinic. You in here?
Boxing Clinic. You
go ahead.
Hey, run it down to him why Triple G didn't have as much defenses as Bernard Hopkins.
Oh, because he held the regular WBA belt. Somebody else was a super champion at the time. So like the regular WBA belt, the regular WBA belt, now that Mr. Glinks though, because he's been trying to go. But the regular WBA belt is, to me, it's a paper play champion. It's like, the super WBA belt was created so that the WBA champion can unify. That's what it's for. The super WBA champion doesn't have a mandatory, which I like the idea of it, long as after like a certain amount of fights, he has to face the regular WBA championship,
So
regular WBA belt.
In other words, with all Hopkins' defenses, this is my last question. With all Hopkins' defenses, he did it having the super titles, all of them. Right?
It's only one super title, but he had the regular titles. Yeah, he all had the regular titles.
No, but here's the issue. Even if you count that, he still doesn't have that. Like, you can count those defenses as well. He's still like 17. Like, it's not even up to what Bernard Hopkins did. So, like, people are just like, I don't know where they're getting this from.
It's like 9 or something like it. It's like 9 or 10. Because he had 8 defenses with that title, bro. Like 8, just 8.
And then the thing about it is, people don't ask the questions that they need to ask. Like, who did he beat and how did he get these titles? The WBA title he won in Germany, I believe. It was an interim title he won. The WBC title was an interim champion turn that Canelo handed him over to. You know what I'm saying? Both of those were interim champions turned regular champion. He never had a real belt winning championship fight till he fought David Lemieux. And David Lemieux was a guy that was flatlined twice in his career at that point, by other bums. I ain't gonna call Marco Antonio Rubio a bum. He's a solid competitor, but he knocked out David Lemieux cold-blooded. I mean, he knocked him out. And, David Lemieux, nobody ever says David Lemieux was a great fighter. He's a great puncher. And he's moving up to super middleweight, and John Pascal is begging him to go back down. So his career over with anyway. He goes to super middleweight, he's over with. But David Lemieux, good puncher, great puncher, basic fighter.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. Triple G fucked up when he didn't try to unify with Billy Joe, and that's what he didn't have no more legs to stand on right there. He thought he could stand on them 3 belts. That wasn't good enough, bro. If he had all 4 of them belts right now, he'd have a whole new different argument. Right now, he don't got nothing to argue.
That too. And he missed the boat. He missed the boat by not getting Sergio Martinez and coming over early in his career and beating him. Yep. To be honest, he missed the boat on that one.
Yep.
Because he probably would have whooped that Sergio Martinez before Chavez Jr. and definitely after that fact. He missed that boat. You know, because the other middleweight champions, Jermaine Taylor got it from Bernard, and Pavlik got it from, Jermaine Taylor.
If anybody in the chat has any questions for anybody on the panel, all you have to do is at Corey Lee Boxing, and somebody on the panel or I will see that, and we'll get that to that immediately. If you have any questions, and another thing, please like and subscribe, y'all. Come on, man. Show the show some love, man. Come on, y'all, man. With that being said, so first of all, y'all don't think Triple G's a Hall of Fame right now. He's no everybody, so that's a clear favorite. Everybody thinks he's not Hall of Fame. That goes for everybody, right?
Yeah,
no one in the Hall of Fame.
Especially if we not going to Arturo Gotti route. Now, if you say Arturo Gotti, like, yeah, but if he came undisputed, like Trap House said, he'd have been a Hall of Famer if he would have undisputed. You can't take that from him.
So if he beats Billy Joe Saunders, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yes, in my opinion. If he comes undisputed, yeah.
If he beats Canelo in a rematch, is he a Hall of Famer? Triple G, I'm talking about.
He would need Canelo. He would need Jamal Charlo, and
he needs more than Canelo.
He needs Canelo. He needs Jamal, and he needs a devastating knockout over Boo Boo Andres or one of these other guys or Jacobs.
Wow! Don't talk about Boo Boo. Come on, don't bring Boo Boo in there. I'm a little bit less, man. He becomes undisputed.
Serious, man.
If he becomes undisputed, he in my book. That's history right there, man.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Y'all don't think it's history if he beats Canelo decisively this time?
Canelo not a real middleweight in people's eyes, though.
But I mean, look at his rap sheet. I mean, you got to go on his rap sheet. You got to go on his, his level of competition and stuff. I think Canelo is Canelo a Hall of Famer right now?
At this point, he got to be undisputed to be Hall of Famer, man.
I'm going to ask you one more question. Is Canelo Alvarez a Hall of Famer right now?
Canelo Alvarez, listen. He came up, he fought smaller guys.
What are the chats saying, man?
What am I saying? What I said? He fought.
No, I said, what is the chat saying? I ain't say what you saying.
Oh, man, Canelo, is he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
He'll be in the Hall of Fame. He'll be in the Hall of Fame.
All right, so SW, is Canelo Alvarez, as we speak right now, a Hall of Famer?
No, not as far as Clenbuterol is concerned. Fuck no. No, hell no. I can't do that.
I forgot about that. That's a good one right there.
Easy.
You said what, Trap House?
I said when it's all said and done, I was saying he'll be Hall of Fame. Not ever right now. No, I can't.
I thought you said right now. I said right. That's what the question was. Right now.
I said he'll be in the Hall of Fame. He will be.
All right, so the boxing clinic, is Canelo Alvarez Hall of Fame material right now? Huh?
With that cheating shit, man, no, man. But I'm with Trap House, man. Eventually, he'll crawl up in there. I think. Eventually.
Eventually. The Black Horseman Promotions, man, is Canelo Alvarez Hall of Fame right now?
I think he is, bro. I'm sorry, I didn't hear what everybody else said, but I think he is.
Everybody else pretty much said that he right now he's probably not, but he'll eventually be.
They don't think he's Hall of Fame?
Not right now.
Wow. Why? I want to know the reason.
And SW said hell no. So no, they didn't say he was Hall of Fame right now. No, they didn't.
Oh, because of Clenbuterol?
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of fucks shit up.
Yeah,
that kind of fucks up his legacy.
What I said too.
I'm sorry, I didn't even factor that in.
I forgot about that. That slipped right by me, dog. I'm like, damn.
My fault, y'all.
Yeah, he said my fault.
Real shit. I didn't think about the Clenbuterol shit.
Yeah, that was
recent.
Hey, SW, that was a good wake up call, man. Thank you, man. I forgot about that shit. So do y'all think that clenbuterol, and I want to ask everybody on this panel, do y'all think that clenbuterol use, or, you know, they said that he got found not guilty or whatever the case may be. Do y'all think that clenbuterol use, do y'all think that'll tarnish Canelo Alvarez's, you know, boxing history?
Corey Lee, first of all, there's no way you can be found not guilty and your A and B sample has clenbuterol.
So what was they saying? So what were they saying after the fact with his hair molecules?
What they're trying to do, as far as what that is, they're trying to say, you know what, the president, UBC stands by him. This guy stands by him. It's the meat. I don't believe this shit because this man has had a strength and conditioner. He's had a personal person to cook his food before each fight, knowing what the circumstances is in Mexico, and he has a household in America. I don't believe this shit, dog. This guy's been rich for a long time. So he has to go out of his way to get some filthy ass meat to process it in his system. I don't believe it. And I don't know how long he's been cheating, but to cycle this shit in his system, to cycle it like this, he fights 2 times a year. That's 6 months apiece. And that's more than enough time to cycle clenbuterol out your system. He just got caught this time.
And the thing about it is they had never tested him in Mexico. Right. They never tested him in Mexico. That was the first time they tested him in Mexico. So yeah, the shit was fishy.
Yeah, I heard they showed up on that, boy.
Please smash that like button and please subscribe, y'all. What are you guys thinking in the chats? They're saying Canelo. Ronald Finkley says Canelo is okay. I think so. He's saying that for the Hall of Fame. The BX Legend says Canelo has had no career-defining fights yet. Y'all think that too? Wow. Billy Big says you should change your name. Actual facts, because Saunders has fought. Oh, they're talking to each other. At Corey Lee Boxing on the corner, he says Canelo is young and his name will get him in the Hall of Fame in the future. Okay, Actual Facts says fuck Canelo, fuck Triple G, fuck Billy Joe Saunders, Studs #1 cheater, #1 hype job, won once in a blue on a leap year, middleweight fighters that keep ducking the real competition. That's true too, dog. Lowland says you guys already forgot the Royds. Imagine years from now, Canelo will be seen as a greater than Ali. Ha ha ha. I don't know. He might be trolling on the low. Mike James says Canelo has horses and his own livestock. What does that have to do with Hall of Fame? Alex Santos says at Corley Boxing, Canelo is almost on the Hall of Fame. He needs to do more for me in the middleweight division. I mean, wow, man. And by BX Legend says Canelo's best win was versus Kirkland. What do you guys think Canelo's best win is? I mean, let's be honest now. Let's go down Canelo Alvarez's resume. I mean, he's not out of the fire yet. What's his best win? What's Canelo Alvarez's best win right now?
Ellis Landy Law. That's it.
Did he win? I mean,
no, hell no, no, he didn't win that fight.
Oh my God!
I scored it a draw. I scored it a draw.
On paper,
Law lost that fight.
No, man.
This shit crazy, dog.
Canelo. I mean, maybe Miguel Cotto. I mean, I thought Austin Trout kind of got with him a little bit too. Maybe Miguel Cotto. That's where I go, Cotto.
Man,
look, man. At the end of the day, man, the verdict is still out on Canelo, man.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I'm thinking the same thing Trap House is thinking at this point in my mind. I mean, because let's be honest, y'all. Let's be honest, man. Golden Boy is not gonna put Canelo in a situation where he can't get at least the judge's decision. I mean, let's be honest, man. I mean,
you get it more than you get it just like everybody else. Canelo's not going to be put in harm's way. It's too much on the finances of Golden Boy promotion.
Oh, yeah, I do get it on that. Yup, he do. Yup, because he's too big. He's too big of a cash cow. He's the biggest American cash cow we have right now. Anthony Joshua's not an American cash cow. My opinion right now, Anthony Joshua's first fight, does he do more than Wilder, y'all? I mean, if we're talking about American superstars, does Anthony Joshua do better numbers on HBO or Showtime in America? His first fight in America time? Does he?
Not fights Wilder?
Hell no.
If he does not fight Wilder, if he fights a Gerald Miller or Alexander Povetkin, Does he do one? Does he do 1 million plus?
Ain't nobody coming to see Alexander Povetkin, bro. And if he fight Miller, it'll be based on a promotion. Eddie Hearn, they really have to shove it down their throat, man. Big baby Fat Miller and Danny Jacobs couldn't even halfway fill the Barclays Center together. I say no. Deontay Wilder filled that hoe up.
He doesn't. Y'all feel like Anthony Joshua won't even sell out New York?
He may.
Fuck no.
It doesn't know.
He may.
Black Horseman says hell no. The Boxing Clinic says maybe. SW
Depending
says
on who on the card.
Trap House. What do you say?
Well, that was a good one right there, Black Horseman. Depending on who on the card. But if I was
Jarrell Miller, you see the lineup they're going for. Jarrell Miller, Alexander Povetkin. That's the only two there right now they're looking at.
But no.
Going to get you put
or Deontay Wilder. I mean, but let's be honest.
You're going to have 20 niggas on the card.
Corey, you must have heard what Boxing Clinic said earlier this morning, did you?
What'd he say?
CJ, run that video right back by them again, please. Just briefly. Give him a brief recap. What he said earlier.
Which one? Alexander Povetkin?
He said which one?
Absolutely. About Joshua's choices he got.
Oh, yeah, he ain't got too many other choices, though. Povetkin team is going to send that shit to purse bid. Corey Lee know Povetkin is the king of purse bid, so either he going to have to drop that belt or go to Russia.
You already know.
I feel like he going to win the purse bid.
I feel like if Povetkin gets that, I feel like if that Povetkin fight, if that fight is next, I would love to see if that fight goes to purse bid. I would love to see it because my
Alexander Povetkin team said they not accepting no deal from Eddie Hearn. It's going to purse bid.
Oh shit!
They said it was a nice deal to go over to London, but he rather just let it go to purse bid and see what happened.
Oh wow!
You know what the fuck it is. Everybody has enough common sense to know what the fuck it is. Straight Dick Gregory all day, every day. So you know what's coming to this man, right? I'm talking about meldonium and every fucking thing else. He about to get hit over the head with a stack of newspapers. It's gonna look bad, man. Come on, brother.
And that's another thing. I know we talked about it earlier, Black Horseman, but we had 3 of these guys weren't even on the panel when we talked about it, Black Horseman. But I want to ask all you guys a real question, man. I'm gonna look into the camera when I say this, man, and I want your honest opinion for all of you brothers, man. Anthony Joshua versus Alexander Povetkin. Who wins, man? Who wins?
It depends on who got the most juice. Okay? If Joshua get that excellent bag of juice,
and that's the bottom line.
Ain't nobody juice superior than Russia's, bro. He better call Shane Mosley and Victor Conte and we'll cook some in Canelo PD.
Harden says Anthony Joshua wins. Felix Nunez says Povetkin wins. BX Legend says laugh my ass off. Mike James is crying laughing. Champ Ross says Joshua wins. Lowland says Russia got better juice. The BX Legend says PEDs win. Harden says AJ got that Tropicana. All right, go ahead, y'all. What do you feel, man? How y'all guys feeling? How do y'all break that down? Do you guys honestly feel? And that's another thing I want to ask you. If that Alexander Povetkin and Anthony Joshua fight gets made next, and it's not the Deontay Wilder, do we see a Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua? Because let's be honest, if Anthony Joshua loses that fight, do we say goodbye to the millions?
Deuces.
Yes, we do. Yes, absolutely.
Are the millions gone? No,
the millions not gone because Eddie Hearn just gave him a guaranteed $100 million contract. They gonna scoop his ass up and put him in that ring. He gonna fulfill that contract.
But no, I'm saying are the millions gone? Are the millions gone? Joshua, if Anthony Joshua loses, this is my question. If Anthony Joshua loses in the midst of this Deontay Wilder Anthony Joshua showdown, but if he takes us a preliminary fight like an Alexander Povetkin or Gerald Miller or who have you, if he loses that, is the million still there for Anthony Joshua Wilder?
No, not there. No. I'm gonna tell you, man. Hell no, they're not gonna be there. Not at all, bro. When he sit up there and risk his chin in Russia, and he got a bigger fish to fry over here.
Come
on, man.
Oh, that's another thing, and that's another thing too, you guys. As much as Anthony Joshua was making a stink about fighting here in the U.S. of A., does he make that same stink in Russia about fighting in Russia?
He ain't got no
$17 pay-per-view.
He ain't got no choice. Either give the belt up or go.
He's making a big stink about fighting in the USA, man. If he fights Povetkin in Russia, does he make the same stink about it?
Listen,
or
man,
does he have control of it?
Anthony Johnson, our best option is to take the fucking 40% in the UK. Wilder offered yesterday. He need to take that and run with it.
Hey, Trap House, did you just call him Anthony Johnson?
Yeah.
Salute, Corey Lee.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
That was it, bro. I'm done. That's it.
Oh, that's all you gotta say. Goddamn.
We will not call him by his legal name until he fight Wilder.
Damn, man, this shit is just crazy.
When I heard Reggie Miller say that shit, dog, I fell out my chair, bro. That was the most hilarious shit. Anthony Johnson, he didn't even correct himself until like way later, bro. Mad funny. Y'all heard Boo Boo coming back in July?
Boo Boo Andre?
Boy, man.
Yeah. Boo Boo is Boo
What'd you say? What'd you say, Trap House?
Right. That's the
right. No, he was saying about the Boo Boo. And I said I seen it on his partner's channel, Big Cool, Colossal Boxing Talk.
Boo Boo is Boo Boo.
Yeah. Old boy that he fighting, Yamaguchi Falco, his brother's fighting Ryota Murata in Japan in October. And he lost to Ryota Murata for the gold medal, so they can fight. Boo Boo might fuck around and get beat.
Wow. Y'all think, wow. So I mean, with that being said, man, I really want to know, man, before we head out, man, I want to know what you guys think of before we head out, I want to know what you guys think of this Terrence Crawford Jeff Horn fight. Uh-oh. There's nobody here. Everybody's gone. Jesus. Man, Black Horseman, I said, before we head out, I want to hear y'all thoughts on the Jeff Horn, and everybody left. I'm like, damn.
Eddie Hearn said this shit is over, nigga, right now.
But yeah, before we head out, y'all, man, there's a fight coming up, man. Coming up in the next, week or two, man. Jeff Horn versus Terrence Crawford, man. I'm not sure I got all of you guys' predictions on that. But does Jeff Horn have a chance?
Yeah, he do. He got a chance, bro. This is going to be the biggest, the big test for Terrence Crawford. I feel like, because everybody talking about this mega fight between Crawford and Spence in the future. And I feel like, I said it before on your channel, Corey Lee, that if he don't get a unanimous decision or a KO over Jeff Horn, man, I don't really give him too much of a chance to beat Errol Spence, because he's another big welterweight. So he got to go in there and really watch this motherfucker by a unanimous decision or KO, And that's the only way I'll really give him a good chance to get to Spence. But I still get a slight edge to Terrence Crawford. But I know it's going to be – I'm not counting out Jeff Horn because the motherfucker can scrap. He can box. He's a big welterweight. And I know a lot of people was just thinking Terrence Crawford going to just walk through him. But, I'm not sleeping on Jeff Horn. I think he has a good chance too as well. So
and the boxing clinic, how you feeling about it? The boxing clinic, you there? All right, SW, you there, yo? What's going on?
Yeah, Jeff Horn is a big stankin' ass motherfucker. So you never too sure about what's going to take place.
So you feel like there's going to be a big weight discrepancy right there?
Possibly, somewhere. I don't want to bet the house on it, but I kind of do feel that way. But I feel like Terrence would be able to prevail. I think Bud would have the skills to prevail. I think at this point, they have had so long to prepare themselves for this weight class. It's not going to be too much of a mismatch when it comes to weight. And then when you finish that, it's all about technical skill. Who has what to produce to bring to the table in order to be the winner, to be superior. And there you go. Terrence Crawford is the better fighter. And we don't have to dispute. We don't have to argue. We don't have to go through pros and cons. We know what it is.
Yeah, I agree with him on that one, man. My bad for missing a little call out.
Yeah, go ahead, and then Trap House. You go ahead after the boxing clinic, man.
Yeah,
All
man.
love.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, we see Crawford move up and fight bigger guys like Postal, or just fight bigger guys like Postal, or strong guys like Beltran. He kind of moved a lot, you know, and I think that might play into Jeff Horn's hands. I think Horn got some funky movements, some funky angles as well. Seem to have a solid jaw. You know, it's gonna be difficult, man. I give a big advantage to Terrence Crawford, but I just something just kind of just telling me that this is gonna be a dog fight. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be a really deep down digging dog fight for both of these guys, man. I think Horn gonna make it to the final bell.
How long will a dog fight last?
I think a tied fight. You know, I think that somebody
So
might throw the white
unanimous or
style in
close?
there. I think it's gonna be a unanimous decision, man. But in this day and age of boxing, man, if Terrence Crawford, I'm gonna put it to you this way: if Terrence Crawford didn't have an A side in this situation, I might throw some money on Jeff Horn, just for the simple fact that a lot of these judges are now scoring fighters that just come forward, effective or non-effective aggression anyway. I think it's gonna be a dog fight, man. Especially they're not wearing them horsehair gloves no more neither. I think those impacted Crawford's punching power as well too. Now I understand why he hit as hard as he did. You know, they taking them when they put them back in foam gloves. It's going to full distance, man. Maybe a knockdown of 3 in there, but I think it's going to distance. Crawford, 4 or 5 points.
Trap House, let it rip, my brother.
Yeah, and be clear, they are fighting the horsehair glove. They are. Bob Arum said that the other day. It's official. Like a referee blew the whistle, they fighting in them horsehair gloves. Bob Arum said he don't know what they talking about, but they are. It's in the contract. You heard?
I just heard Bomac say they can, you know, they was gonna change it, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
What's in the contract?
That it's agreed that Terrence Crawford can fight with those gloves. They got the horse hand or whatever gloves they already agreed on. And Bob Arum said it don't make no difference whether the horse hair or whatever. You know what I mean? Gloves is gloves. He said that they already agreed on that. And far as like, I'm gonna tell you, I was watching Jeff Horn spar him and Ray Robinson, and Jeff Horn is really, but his whole thing is this, man. He wants to get in, rough you up, lean on you, hit and hold, and do all that. Now Bird is the referee, right? So Bird is gonna be breaking a lot. You know, he always breaks up the action a lot. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he's gonna implement that game plan on how he been sparring, because that's the only way he can win. That's his only bet. He can't outbox Terrence Crawford. His only thing is to be awkward, dart in, hit, hold, do all that little grimy, rough shit. That's it. If Terrence Crawford don't want him to get in there, it could be a boring fight. He can outbox him. He can go to the scorecards. But I'm gonna tell you this: I don't think it's going to the scorecards. I think Terrence Crawford gonna sharpshoot him all the way up until about the 9th round. After that, I think it's gonna be a wrap. I think Jeff Horn gonna get stopped for the first time. Believe that.
Nigga, if he do, I'm gonna be like, bruh, that's gonna be crucial.
What if who do?
I'm gonna tell you this.
If Crawford stop Horn,
look, if Crawford, listen, Crawford gonna hurt him in the fight, and if he hurt him, like how Manny Pacquiao had Jeff Horn hurt, Crawford getting him out of there, bro. Crawford is getting out of there. He's not gonna sit there. But look,
and when is that? Is that next weekend or the weekend before next?
The weekend after next week. I'm gonna tell you this. Crawford ain't gonna sit up there and throw straight left hands and over and over and try to knock him out. He gonna use his different punch selection and get him out of there. He gonna jump on him, mix his combinations up, and if he get him hurt, I'm telling you, he gonna get Jeff Horn up out of there. Watch what I
hey,
say.
so Trap, real quick, man. What's the best stance for him?
What if Jeff Horn hurts? What if Jeff Horn hurts Crawford? Does he get Crawford out of there? Because let's be honest, Gamboa seriously hurt. Seriously hurt Terrence Crawford.
It is possible.
It's possible. I'm not saying that Horn can't knock out Jeff Bud. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just telling you how I see it.
Because I hear a lot of fans already putting Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence together. They're looking completely past Jeff Horn. He has no say in this.
I'm not looking completely past him, bro. I'm just saying, like, as far as who can make the better adjustments, who got the more options, who got the more leverage in winning. To me, I favor Terrence Crawford. I just explained to you why I think he would win.
Hey, but Trap, I was gonna ask you real quick, man. What stance you feel he's more comfortable, facing Horn in, the southpaw or the orthodox? You think he's gonna be switching back and forth?
I think he's gonna be switching.
He's gonna be switching. Hell yeah, he's gonna be switching. Yeah, he probably gonna start off orthodox first, and then he gonna probably, who knows, man? Who knows? I just don't see. I don't believe that Jeff Horn he gonna have to show me this. He gonna have to show me this. And if he show me this, I eat my crow. I eat my crow to the end. But he got to show me. Definitely got to show me. Yeah, I got to see that.
Wow, man. So yeah, with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and head out, man. Trap House, let it rip, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you at, and let them know, man.
All right, man. You can follow me on YouTube at Trap House Boxing. You can follow me on Twitter at Trap House Boxing. You can follow me on Instagram, Trap House Boxing. And that's it. Make sure you subscribe, like, share the videos, always. And appreciate the Corey for letting me in your platform. Chop it up with the rest of you fellas, man. Much love to everybody.
Thank you, Trap House, man. We really appreciate you. SW, let it rip, my brother. Let them know where they can find you at SW. SW's he's eating right now. He's eating a ham sandwich. Go ahead, Black Horse. Let it rip,
ham sandwich. Yeah, no doubt, man. Black Horse Promotions right here on YouTube, man. All my links to my social media is right there on my homepage. Also, I got my website, blackhorsepromotions.com. Salute to Corey Lee for having me on the platform. Salute to all the moderators, man, for y'all holding it down, man. All the new moderators that got a rinse today, man. Use that shit responsibly. Don't let nobody disrespect the host or the guests. But yeah, man, salute to Corey Lee as always, man. Always invite me to his platform and holding it down, man.
Yeah, man. And with that being said, you can go subscribe to SW, man. Like I said, he's been in the chat. So if you go back there, he'll definitely be in the chat. I want to personally thank Trap House for coming on the show. I want to personally thank Boxing Clinic, Cali Enigma, the Black Horseman Promotions, and SW. You can go follow all of these guys, man. They all have awesome fight videos, and they break down their fighters, and like I said, man, they're a group of great brothers, man. That's why they're always welcome here on Corey Lee's Boxing. With that being said, man, you've just been hit with another banger. Hey. And until next time, y'all, peace.
Peace out.